it's either I'll leave not so much this year wasn't so much because the winter was mild, so I would leave the window cracked open in the bedroom, and we have a electric comforter, and it's split, so you could have heat on one side, and I do that, and then my wife turned me on to my wife turned me on to the it's this face mask that you put on, blackout mask.
Oh yeah,
it's got these beads in it. You put it in the microwave for like 1 minute. It stays warm for a long time.
Oh, that's cool.
Putting that on your eyes and then just cuddling underneath the warm blanket. And then towards the end of winter, I added a warming pad on top of mattress. It's just, I love it. I feel like a fucking burrito, man. Get in there nice and warm, cuddle up with the old fucking blade, and just get knocked out.
It's funny. My wife turns the electric blanket on every night when she goes. For me, my side, she turns my side on high. So when I come to bed, it's warm, and I just turn it off and get in.
I love it, and and then the nice thing about it is if you get a little warm, you just pop the thing up. So Nicholas says this is live. Curly, end it at will. Fire at will, Nicholas. You got it.
There you go.
Well, I want to thank tonight's sponsor, OG Baby Girl and Patrick, and I also want a special thank to Patrick and JJ for jumping on the panel, because that's halfway home when you could get people to jump on the panel. That makes the show, and it actually makes not having to run clips a little easier to swallow, because for me that's
I'm so glad you thought of bringing that old one up, because that was great. The old dungeon days were great.
There's a lot of material, and you know what I had to do? I actually had to rejoin the membership to get access to it.
Ooh,
that's okay.
Well, sometimes it lapses. You don't even know it.
Yeah, it did, because it's for some reason the dungeon was not on auto. Where you just.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't remember that either. I just noticed I wasn't one day or something, or I couldn't get access.
Well, Patrick, it's been a pleasure just sitting here.
You too, man.
With you, man. Have a good night.
I love it, the guys in the chat. GB, did you? Okay, yeah, that's cool. We'll catch up on that.
Starting in
all right, over to this. Thanks, guys.
You got it. And then
see
you, Patrick, and thank you for everything.
Watching class, sorry, I'm on 2 different.
And then let me, And then let me thank for this. Thank you, this, for jumping in the chat. Pavel, obviously, watch. Nicholas is still listening.
Just a few more minutes.
Jay,
we'll begin. We'll try to do a little gaming.
Of course.
If somebody wants to get on and talk.
Greatest snitch in the Archieverse. You gotta love a humorous snitch. And who else do we got? Texas GB. Thank you, GB, for stopping by. You guys make all this stuff worth it. I enjoy getting tired just talking to people. John Wick. Who else? LA Methwich is still here. Frank B is still here.
Thank
all right, guys. Let me
transfer the link. I appreciate it.
Let me get my favorite one of my favorite clips. Let me find it here.
We just have one more clip, and then we're ready.
I think it's fucking Mouse is dead, piece of shit. Let's go, Brand, and I think that this is very appropriate for tonight.
In a few more minutes, we'll be beginning. I'm quitting myself because I'm on 2 different streams.
Good night, guys.
I'm a little overwhelmed. We got a clip.
Happy Father's Day is over with, so good night, guys. Good night, ladies. See you next time.
There's only one man. They can attack him.
They can attack him.
But they can never break him.
Never break him. That's Watch Nicholas for you. Watch Nicholas.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The Watches. Olex Panda. Daytona. Olex Omega Speedmaster Man on the Fighting Moon. Yeah, do that moonwalk. Omega Seamaster Wave Dial, the new one. The characters. Image with a big dot. The community.
Yeah, watch people, watch people. We got the watch people.
So you want to be a watch dealer? Rule number 1: rub-a-tug-tug.
Thank you.
Lambos and sushi forever.
Lambos and sushi
Bitches.
forever, bitches. Guys, can you hear me? Just tell me on the chat if you can hear me. Okay, thank you so much. We are now live. We are now live. What's the mouse? Okay, there's no mouse?
What are you looking at me for?
Oh.
What am I look like a German? Goddamn it! Let's get up and over that wall and kick some ass.
Look at it. Holy shit. Holy shit. We're the fucking world. Fucking Normandy. D-Day. Operation Overlord. Oh my fucking god. Look, it's my sergeant, it's my officer. We have to go forward. D-Day, motherfuckers. Ah! Tommy. Okay, move forward, move forward.
That is an order. Let's move
back,
it.
back.
Move it down.
No, we're going to war. We're going to war. We are going to war. Carolee, you haven't heard the news. Tim kicked me out of his WhatsApp group because I supported him. No more peace. Time for war. There. Hey, Mental Duck, I had an amazing weekend. Let's move up. Holy shit, so much gore. Wait, I gotta see the options. I need to go to controls. How do I duck? Z. Holy shit. Come on, don't troll me. Don't troll me. Don't troll me. Come on. Don't fucking troll me.
How is it now? Is it better? It should be better now, right? It's better now? Can you see the game? Okay, we're in the motherfucking invasion of Normandy. D-Day. Can you hear the game? Game audio? Look, it's the Germans. It's the Germans. Fucking Germans, man. And my soldiers are fighting with me. I go to the medic. Get healed. Thank you. This is medic.
Have it action from.
Maybe you say it's mine to place. Taking a mine. God damn, Nazi! Die, Nazi! Fucking shit. He's well forever. Die! I killed him! Ah, fuck me dead. Goodbye, Whiskey Ripper.
What are you looking at me for? What do I look like a German? Goddamn it! Get that gun out and get shooting!
Anybody want to talk? Anybody want to get on the stream and talk instead of this game? I'm down for a conversation. About the drama, anything you want. Anything but this fucking game.
Keep ready, Sergeant. Explosives armed and ready, Sergeant.
Samsu is at work. I can't get Samsu on. She's working. Ah, I stepped on a fucking landmine.
What are you looking at me for? What do I look like a German? Goddamn it! Get that gun out and get shooting!
Okay, fuck this shit. Too stressing. Too stressful. We'll do talk show. Hey, Carolee, I want to talk whatever you want to talk, man. I want to talk with you. I told you, I'm dramatist now. I am dramatist. Let's talk about drama, man. I'm not above the drama. Okay? I'm not above the drama anymore. When I thought I was out, they pulled me back right in. So I'm just gonna say it. Yesterday I expressed my utmost support for Watch Nicholas when he was struck again by T-Mac. And that resulted in me getting kicked from the community channel of Team Right. That's the community WhatsApp group. Now, listen, I do not hate Timmy, but Timmy made a decision, and now I have to respond to that decision. I will support Watch Nicholas. I will keep supporting Archie Luxury as much as I can with my financial ability through super chats, through helping on streams, replacing. I wish we could coexist, but I have to do what I have to do. Yeah, Mental Jack. Yeah, I supported Tim on his Patreon. I paid him each month a fixed sum for being on the community WhatsApp, the WhatsApp group. And he kicked me out because I supported Watch Nicholas. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. You don't have that? I'm sorry, man. You wanna come on and talk about it? Let's talk about it. You don't? Then you don't. I respect you. I think you're a great man. But I don't play that. I don't play by these rules. If somebody kicks me for a service that I'm paying, I don't want any of that anymore. So I'm not gonna go on Tim's channel. I'm not gonna go in the community. I do not go to places where I am not wanted, my friend. You want to talk drama? Let's talk drama. Carly, let's talk drama. Come on. You want to talk about this? You want to talk about life, about love, about music? Anything you want to talk, I'm down. But don't say that I'm above the drama because I'm not. We are all dramatic. Drama is an integral part of humanity, of the existence. Yes, Mental. Tim kicked me because he claims that I am supporting Watch Nicholas. And I do. I support Watch Nicholas. Regardless of what you think about Watch Nicholas, he has always been my friend. He has helped me tremendously in the past. He has been supporting me on my YouTube channel ever since I started my channel. Tim has helped me as well. Not as much as Nicholas helped me. So I have this YouTube childhood appreciation for Tim. But if I have to choose between Tim and Nicholas, the choice is obvious. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Mental, whomever. When you kick me from your community channel, what's up? Curly, can I hear you?
It's karaoke time.
Wait, I can't hear you.
You can't
Shit,
hear me?
I can't hear you, man.
Why can't
I know
you
why
hear
I
me?
can't hear you. I'm gonna rejoin the stream for a second and then I'll hear you. I know what happened. Please don't leave, guys.
Nobody's leaving.
Please don't leave, guys. I'm rejoining in a second.
Shout
Excuse
out
me that
to.
I have a problem with my StreamYard. I know. I have to rejoin.
Go
Just a
ahead.
second.
Take it easy. SVT Snake, Frank B, Trooper, what's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Schmirk Wiggle, how are you? Pavel, the troublemaker's here. Tommy, the other troublemaker's here. We're all in trouble. John Wick, Christian French. Shout out to my man, Mental Jack. I hope the puppy's keeping you company. Cute. Pomeranian. He looks like a Pomeranian. Is that a Pomeranian, Mental Jack? I don't know what the name is. I thought somebody said Snickers, but I don't think you would call your dog Snickers. So we're talking this and drama. Oh, I like this. He's fired up, man. I love to fire it up this. Watch Apprentice, welcome. I'm only going to stay on until I'm almost falling asleep. Hopefully this will rejoin us here shortly. Keep me busy, man. Of course they do. It's a foxhead palm. Yeah, we got another guy. Eric Dees has got the same dog. That's why he kind of reminded me of it. I didn't see the new dog until I was hunting for some clips. I ain't lying. I was hunting for some clips on the community channel, and I saw you with the dog. So good for you, Mental Jack. Nothing better than a than a loyal friend that doesn't talk, right? Tommy, just let Curly host for an hour. It'll be hilarious. Knowing my luck, I'll probably get this channel fucking struck too, Tommy. I don't have a good track record going here. It seems like everywhere I go, it's like the fucking hate follows, man. The hate. I'm the hater, man. I'm the hater. Beware. Hide your kids. Hide your Pomeranians. The hate. Here comes the hate. Here comes the hate. Jesus Christ. I think this is trolling me. I mean, this is not fair. I mean, these young guys start to stream and where you at, this? How you going to rejoin? What are you doing? How the fuck am I streaming and he can't? I can't do anything. I can't pull up super chats. I can't pull up chats. It's just me and my Zippo. His name is, oh, fuck. Let me get my glasses. Hang on, Mental Jack. Milo. That's a cool name. Milo. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. He found himself a good owner. Milo's in good hands. I know that. I know you're a dog lover. And I know he likes you too. I had some karaoke. I was ready to make an entrance. Link for Narc, Tommy. I wish. I don't have I have no way of doing anything. I can't do a link. I can't do anything. I can't even end. What can I do in here? What can I do? It says sign up for free. And then I got comments and I got private chat. That's it. There's nothing else I could do.
Hey, Curly.
There he is.
Hey.
I got something. It's safe. I got something special for you. You ready?
Yeah, man.
Check it out. Yeah. Let's talk about drama, baby. It's good for you and me. The drama is always what keeps us together, this.
Yeah,
Welcome to the hey. Let me see some hate, my friend. Let's hate. Let's hate. Bring that hate into your heart. It's gonna be so easy for you to fart. That's it. Let me teach you the hate. Come on, you guys. It's like when you went in the military. We gotta hate them. We gotta hate them. We're all about hate. We're gonna make them hide their kids and their pets and their goldfish and their Rolexes. We're gonna pillage and steal and just lay waste. So stupid. What the fuck? I mean, what? Now, did they kick you off the WhatsApp or he actually kicked you off the channel?
No, Tim kicked me off the WhatsApp.
So he did you a favor. That's a favor. You should thank him for that. Number one. Okay.
Okay. Tim said that I support Watch Nicholas, and he cannot condone that because, according to him, Watch Nicholas is doxing Tim. And I told him, okay.
Wait a minute.
I hope this ends one day. You know, like the whole
Tim
rift.
Tim said that now Nicholas is doxing him?
Yeah, that's what he said.
And how exactly is he doing that?
I have no idea.
Did he go to his PayPal and make a contribution to him?
I haven't asked for proof. I just
you know who they dox? You know who they were doxing this whole afternoon today? What his real name? Palway. That's why Palway hasn't been around in Tim Wright's chat. You know what else came up in Tim Wright's chat? Bear's address where he works. He's a lying two-faced fuck, and he did you a favor by staying away, not from his followers, from him, not from his people, from him. He's got good people there. There's good people there. One guy's a good person that's in your chat. You just got to learn that, just because you could actually call out Tim's character flaws and OC the two-faced fucking liar. Because if it wasn't for Mr. Zoso, I think that Mr. Zoso, you should have learned a life lesson with what Mr. Zoso said. Listen to his words. You know what, now that you're in this state where you're not being taken advantage of because you got a good heart, okay? But it's not Tim's whole channel that's doing it. You got to separate Tim from his audience. Separate OC from the audience. Don't ever blame the audience and the people that are in the chat for what Tim and OC do. Those guys do that on their own. They don't ask anybody's permission. They don't give a shit what they look like. They insult their audience by lying to them constantly. But you go back and watch that stream that Mr. Zoso did with you
Yeah.
and OC and listen to his words again. And they'll make sense to you now that you're in this state of mind, okay? Because you feel spited, but you shouldn't feel spited. The guy did you a favor. Because Tim Wright doesn't separate you from his audience. If those people like you over there, they'll come and find you over here. It's just that simple. So don't hold the people that, you got a loyalty test. You know what it is. He gave you a loyalty test. That's what he did.
I am
Okay.
loyal to Archie and watch Nicholas and JJ. I'm loyal to those people. I'm not loyal to Tim Wright. I appreciate him because he helped me at a difficult point in my life. I do not hate him, and I do not hate OC. But I think their decision I see it as a business decision of Tim. And I respect his decision. And I take the side where I belong. Watch Nicholas, Archie, and JJ.
Look, I don't hate anybody. But and you don't have to pick sides. There's just a really simple way to describe it. What's right and what's wrong. So if they use that power that they got because they don't want people to tell the truth. Now, do we go over the top? Are we malicious about it? I don't feel malicious because I'll go on the community channel and I've done it many times and talked to OC to cool the temperature. Okay. Nobody wants this shit to get personal. They don't want fucking these things to get personal. I have no problem getting a fucking lawyer and fucking appealing this thing. Nicholas doesn't want to go through this shit. I don't want, there's nothing they could do. They could dox me all they want. I give a flying fuck. But I don't think they want me fucking doing it to them. And I don't want to reach that point because then this is not fun anymore. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
So why these guys, they decide to pour fucking kerosene on the fire? It's actually good for everybody to do a little bit of drama. They just don't know how to do drama. They let their hubris and their fucking spite get in the way. That's their problem. They take it personally. I don't take it personally. And you know what the good thing is? This time, Nick, I don't think is going to take it personally this time around. I'm not going to speak for him, but I don't think they're going to get the same reaction out of Nick that they got last time, where it upset him so much that they could easily take advantage of the situation. This is a different Nicholas. This is Nicholas with support of a lot of people, and they can't call him a hate person. They can't call him a fucking terrorist and all the other shit that they said. So fuck them. They should be able to be made fun of just like we're able to be. They should just make fun of us like we do to them.
I agree with you, Nick. You know Nick better than I do at this point. I knew him better than you, but then you came to the picture. You became good friends. And
look, he doesn't even know my daughter's name. I've never shared a meal with him, so I'm not going to use it. I don't use that friend word lightly. So
okay, I respect that. But you are friendly with him.
I know Nick. I know. Look, I respect Nick's integrity. I respect Mookie's integrity. They always put having fun and having the audience first before super chats and money and everything else, whatever everybody wants to think about him. And I enjoy that. I could tell you this. Before I even spoke to him ever or appeared on his panel, when I was going through a tough time where we were up in the air with COVID and we didn't know what was going on, I had to take, first time ever, me and my partners had to take a business loan to cover, our payrolls and stuff. I easily lost myself in his streams, and that's what I liked about it. So to me, that was priceless at that time. I really needed that,
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that. And that's why I don't have a problem supporting him, because I know the kind of person he is. And they don't want to wake up. They don't want to wake up the same Nicholas that the TPG woke up. I could tell you that. They don't want that.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't come to this.
It's not up to us. It's up to them. I mean, it's a Mexican standoff. This time it's a Mexican standoff,
Yeah.
I don't expect anything less from them to start some really fucking behind the scenes spiteful shit, especially when Bear leaves the 22nd. and Archie's not going to have Bear around. So I think they'll pull out all the stops, including, you know, trying to make it look like they're recruiting Higgins and whatever the case may be, you know.
Yeah.
They take advantage of good, naive people, but that stuff's starting to catch up to him. That's all. I don't want to see Tim go out of business. I want to see Tim have fun, but he doesn't know how to have fun. He's a paranoid schizo, and his jealousy and envy and spite drives his life. So maybe OC will start a channel with Higgins. That'd be good.
No, I mean, I don't want to see him go out of business. I wish he could thrive alongside Archie.
He has been doing that. He has been doing that. See, that's the problem. He has been doing that. See, that's not what they want. They want Archie to disappear. You got to understand that. They could tell you whatever, you know, whatever. Look, they'll feed you a line of bullshit. But if you think for 1 minute that they don't want Archie to disappear, you're nuts. That's their end game.
I don't think Archie wants Tim to disappear. I don't think he thinks of him that bad.
No, neither do I. Hey, what the fuck? What drama am I going to talk about if those guys ain't around? You know, what am I going to do? I could only talk about O'Sheen so much.
Yeah.
Who knows if Tim Wright's not around? We might turn on Archie and make him our drama guy.
Wait a minute, we have a new guest here. Hey, Mr. GMT, welcome.
Ooh, you know what we need for
How's it
GMT?
going, boys? What's
you know what
going
we need
on?
for GMT. Here's what we need for GMT. Yeah. He's so sexy, GMT. He's so sexy, GMT. Stay sexy, boys.
Stay sexy, boys.
Sexy boys. We're sexy and we're drama boys. Sexy boys are drama boys. Yeah.
Hey,
How
you
you
know what?
doing?
I take my hat off to you. This you hanged on a lot longer than most with Tim. I take my hat off to you. Most people saw the light a lot sooner. I try to hang on and try to see the good in Tim, but yeah, there isn't any.
So let me ask you
So-
something. Exactly. So he kicked you out of the WhatsApp, and then what? You got a hold of him, and then he told you that you can't go on the community channel? You're kidding me.
No, he didn't tell me anything. He only said, I'm sorry, I kicked you out of the WhatsApp group. I cannot condone your support for Watch Nicholas, who doxes me. I told him in these exact words, and I changed my mind. I told him, no problem. Love you too. I hope this ends. And by this ends, I mean the war, the drama war, how he calls it, the so-called war between Archie and Tim. Because in my heart, I really want it to end. But I have to pick a side now. Like, I always been on Archie's side. But I can't go on Timmy's anymore, community, because I paid for that. I paid initially for that community, that
membership?
Team WhatsApp. For the Team WhatsApp group, which I was a member of. I paid for it. I paid Tim monthly from Patreon. You know Patreon, Carol?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm paying for him right now, so don't tell me, Tim, later that I'm a liar or something, because I'm checking it right now. But I did pay you for that, and you kicked me off it without a good reason, because Nick, for what I know, he has never doxed you, and I don't deserve to be treated that way.
This, in the long run, he's doing you a favor. You know what? You got your own channel going on. You got people that from that community channel that like you, they'll find you on your channel. So I wouldn't even sweat it. Don't get upset over it. It is what it is. It is what
When I
it
seem
is.
upset, I have you, I have GMT, I have Archie, I have JJ.
A little bit. You seem a little bit.
Listen, you've got a lot of people that love you. You got to understand this. You don't need them. The sooner you realize that, the better you're off. You got a lot of people that are behind you, man. Just like Watch Nick, just like myself. We're all behind each other, man. We all help each other.
I want to know is, how long is it going to take you to fly to Turkey? When are you going to fly to Turkey and have a dinner?
We might be meeting in Cyprus, actually.
All right. No, hey, listen. No Gonzo streaming this shit. Don't Gonzo stream
no
it.
way.
No.
I want to experience this only with her.
Exactly.
So you're going to Cyprus. Cyprus is beautiful, man. Holy shit. You're going to my country.
I've been there,
I
man.
know you have. You told me.
I could see it right now, I could see it right now. Romantic setting, grilled octopus. You got some hummus with some pita bread, a little bit of ouzo.
Well, You're turning me on, Curly. Stop.
Don't smoke. Hey, don't smoke at the table. No smoking at the table. Don't smoke at the table.
I want to address what the watch apprentice, who is a dear friend of mine, is saying about Archie. Archie did indeed say something horrible about Tim Wright, that he wants him to be in a morgue. I think that was a mistake, a lapse of judgment. That shouldn't have been said, and I do not agree with it. That doesn't mean I don't support Archie yet, because sometimes when we are in heat, we say things that aren't correct. Okay, we say things that should
Well,
stay
let
in
me
our
ask.
heart.
Let me. Can
At
I
the end of the
counter?
day, when you're angry, you say things you don't mean. I've done it. Everyone does it.
Can I
If people
counter?
in the chat, and if people in the chat say they don't say it, that don't say stupid shit, well then they're fucking liars.
Can I counter what Watch Apprentice said? Well, let me ask you this, Watch Apprentice. Okay, that's a. It's first of all, it's coming from Archie Luxury. It's not like it was a threat coming from some fucking. But anyways, we'll get past it. That's shouldn't have done it. How about the minute that Nick landed in America, he went on a tirade and basically fucking called Archie a wet fucking roll of toilet paper, a prima donna, a piece of shit to deal with, okay? And he did it, first he did it on the dungeon, which was amazing to me. And then he did it, I think it was on Marcelo's show. Or it might have just been the dungeon. Whatever it was, he went on a really long tirade and basically threatened to cancel all of Archie's USA accommodations that he had made for Archie because he refused to send Archie a list. Now listen, he's the one who cut the relationship off. That was Tim. He did it the minute he landed. He made his statement. That's it. I'm done with Archie. Okay, fine. But he raised a lot of money for Archie, and he's the only one who knew who the donors were. Archie simply asked him, give me a list of the people who made the donations and give me a list of the accommodations you made, since we're going to get divorced. We called it a divorce. And he refused to do that. Okay? He refused to do that. So Archie said, well, then cancel all the fucking accommodations and refund all the money, which he didn't. Because people, when people donate the money, they usually, even if you offer them a refund, they don't do it. Like Mr. Zoso was offered a $400 refund. He told him to keep the money. To this day, Archie never got a list of all the contributors so he could actually send them a thank you postcard like Tim does. Tim never did that. So it's a two-way street, a two-way grifter street. But remember, the guy that was handling all the money for all the fundraisers was Tim. And that's the problem Archie started having with him. That doesn't get talked about too much, okay? There was a huge trust issue because I guarantee it, you'll find it out whether it's today, tomorrow, or in 5 months, that when it comes to money, Tim Wright has no friends. Okay?
I just want to say something, Curly, regarding the Watch Apprentice saying that Archie indeed say about Tim that he wants him to be in a morgue, should be in a morgue.
Yeah, he said it, yeah.
But do you really, and be honest with me, look me in my eyes. You can't look, but I can look in your eyes because nobody has a camera on here.
Ooh, you're so dramatic. I'm looking.
Do you really think that Archie wants Tim to die? Do you really believe it in your heart, in your core, in your soul?
Yesterday's show, he complimented Tim on how much of a good time he had, that he worked hard for him, and that he doesn't want anything to happen to him. So, look, words are one thing, but fucking hitting somebody in the pocketbook is another, and he most definitely did that with Archie. Okay.
Yes.
I believe that he was waiting for any kind of a moment for him to make his move. And if you talk to anybody that was on that Australia trip, he turned the blame cannon on Archie. And if you talk to anybody, the number one most annoying person was Tim, because Tim constantly had a camera in people's face trying to fucking make money or trying to make fucking content and using, it's my job as an excuse, okay? Because if he was supposed to make a movie, then you're there to make a movie. But he mostly did it for streaming, because he streamed way more than Archie did. Okay? And if you talk to anybody, Bondage, or talk to anybody, the most annoying person on that trip was Tim. It wasn't Archie.
When Tim made his decision yesterday or today, for you Americans, he let me know one thing that I understand now as I'm talking to you right now, and I feel it all throughout my body. For Tim, this is a business, and I respect that. It's his business. He does what he believes is right. I wish him success, but I will not be part of it. I will support Archie, who I see as a friend, and Nick, who I see as a friend, and JJ, who obviously does this as a friend, as somebody who likes watches and not for the business. And I will not support Team Right anymore in any way, shape, or form. I'm sorry, Tim. I
So
can't do
let
it
me
anymore.
ask you something. This when you put an importance on it that he made a business decision. Okay, let me ask you something. What kind of a decision you think if he actually in his mind was running it like a business, you know, because he owes the IRS money. It's not a business, okay? It's his imagination of a business, okay? That's OC fucking coming out in him, okay? It's his creation of what he thinks is a business. Do you think that he's a businessman? Would a businessman make a decision so stupid that he took two of the hardest fucking the hardline trolls and made them sympathetic figures? He kicked pit bulls, but he made it look like he's kicking two puppies. You think that's smart? You think that's a good business decision?
No, I don't think that's a good.
It's
I'm
the
not a
dumbest
business.
It's the dumbest thing it's the dumbest fucking thing you could fucking possibly do. You know, and OC let him do it. And OC let him do it.
Curly, you're a businessman. I know nothing about business. I know I am very emotional. I can't do business. I act by emotions. I try to change that about myself. I'm 37 right now. I try to change that about myself.
If you know what you want to find failed businessmen, those are the guys that run their business through emotions. You run your business through numbers, profit, and good advice and hard work. That's how you run your business. And you don't fucking burn bridges. You don't make stupid decisions. You don't make emotional decisions. You make emotional decisions, they always 90% of the time they end up blowing up in your face. You make your decisions, wherever the numbers take you, that's the decision you make.
Listen, I have nothing to lose. I don't give a fuck about the super chats. I'm not here to do business. I have a job lined up.
Hey, look, don't say that. Don't say that. I mean, look, super chats are. It's nice to get super chats because it's a nice validation. You know, there are people that want to show their generosity, and they want to show their appreciation. So you can't tell me you don't feel appreciated when people super chat.
Of course I do, but I don't do it for the super chats. I do it for fun, to get to know people and talk about watches and life. I don't do it to.
What in the fuck do you got in your hand? What is that?
That's a back stretcher. That's the green room. That's green room. It's his hand. It's the ever-reaching hand. It gets everywhere. Green room. If you're watching this, come back. No, but seriously, I do this for fun.
There's a good businessman. You see, he ran his stream for the numbers. He got enough money to buy a car, and then he pulled the plug and said, "I'm out of this sewer."
That's a good analysis. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, good for him. That's all right. Good for the green room. Good for the green room. I hope he's successful in whatever he's doing. You know. Obviously, he's doing something important for him to unplug from something that he enjoyed. You know that Green Room enjoyed streaming, but you know what?
Yeah.
When you could set your priorities and you could unplug from this stuff and put your priorities first, that's a smart thing to do. You never want to be dependent on these streams for validation of your life. That's the worst thing you could ever fucking do.
Of course, I don't do that. I get validation from other sources.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm just talking in general. Yeah. When I talk, I'm talking in general. I'm not talking about you. It's just general stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I just want to make sure. Even if you don't like it, I'm not anti-Tim. I don't hate him. I am pro this. I'm doing the decision for myself. I know I'm stirring up some drama right now. Maybe I'm that important that somebody will talk about it on another stream later. Maybe Tim will actually address me or OC, and they're welcome to talk to me. I'm open channel. I always open for discussion and discourse. But I am doing this for myself, and I am pro Nick, pro Archie, and pro JJ. I'm sorry for putting JJ in this. Maybe I should stop mentioning JJ because he has nothing to do with this shit. It's the alliance.
Well, you don't have to be pro anything. You just be pro this, and you do whatever you feel is right for yourself. That's all. Yeah. Nobody's anybody that gives you a loyalty test doesn't have your best interest at heart. It's plain and simple. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's loser. That's
Tim did it
loser.
to me. It's not a good feeling, man. He's done it to me as
Yeah.
well, so I know how you feel.
So
know what
and
I mean?
like I said, this you know what? You got a platform. You're not one of those. You're not like a Dirk where he could just push him around. You're not a, you know, you've seen him do it to many people. You're not a, you know, like T and Tickers. You're you're part of the Archieverse. He could never take that away from you. There's no reason that you got to badmouth him or anything, and there's no reason you got to pick sides. You just do what's good for you. That's all. Do your diss streams and talk to Kansu and spread your wings. Go to the dog shelter. And what the fuck you? I thought you were gonna walk the dogs. You filmed your buddy walking the dogs the whole time. I wanted to see those Huskies pulling you.
The Huskies are, you know,
And
you
how
know
much
better than I.
fucking weight did you put on, man? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I got a gut. I got a
Look at
gut.
that big fucking gut you got. You look like fucking Mr. TW almost.
Holy shit, that's a low blow.
Dude, did you see his beard? He looks like he's got a giant beard. What the
I've
fuck
seen
is
it. I've seen it, man. I've seen it.
Stop that. This 37 years old. You can't be doing that shit. Get up and get the fuck out of that fucking gaming chair. And hey, look, you think Kansu's gonna want to see you take your shirt off and see that big gut? Hey, listen, we're talking reality here, okay? This is Curly talking reality here. I mean, what's the end goal? You're not going to just be some romantic you're going to be exchanging love letters with. Okay? If you want to go somewhere, you got to make yourself fucking presentable. Yeah. And you're young enough to where you could take that weight off just as fast as you put it on and it won't hurt. So,
you know, I started training when I was 36, right? And I knew that I needed to at that point in my life. So I started doing it. If I can do it and I'm still doing it today, you can do it. Trust me. Because life doesn't, you know, as you get older, it gets harder. It's better off you starting when you can. But you gotta be in mindset to do it.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that gut. Do some walking. Do more walking.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk. I gotta adjust my eating habits.
Yeah, that too. It's not good if you're sitting in that chair too long, eating on these streams, and at least you're drinking sugar-free pop. So
listen. If you're not gonna go walking as much, at least have a few more extra wanks during the day. You should be right.
He's got Lemmy.
That's Lemmy.
Yeah, I know.
Lemmy Kilmister. That's my hero.
You ever see? They did a YouTube interview with him where the guy asked him about Ace of Spades, and Lemmy said, he goes, I don't, you know, the guy looked at him, he goes, what makes you play your bass like that? He goes, I don't play my bass. You know, the way he talks, he goes, hey, man, I don't play my bass. He goes, I attack it. I attack my bass. And he goes, my amps go louder than any amps, you know, in the universe. They're custom built for loudness. And then he plays he goes, now, if I was just a regular bassist, I would play it like this. And he plays the chords from, you know, Ace of Spades. And he goes, but this is how I play it. And he plays it like a guitar, you know, like he's playing a real fast guitar. It was a pretty cool interview.
Yeah, man. Lemmy was the coolest in rock and roll, in my humble opinion. And I want to say Lemmy, he was true rock and roll. And what I try to be on their streams is my true self.
He was a fucking he was lit and fucking and amped up all the times on fucking Coke and fucking Jack Daniels. till the day he died. It doesn't make him bad, it just makes him crazy.
I got some records from Motorhead. That's Bomber. You know Bomber?
No, what's Bomber?
That's a B-17.
I've got to run this, but I'm going to say one more thing. Don't ever forget we're behind you, bro, no matter what. So just never have that in the back of your mind, and you'll be right, bro. We'll be here for you no matter what.
GMT,
take care, boys.
GMT.
What's up?
GMT, hang on.
What's up?
GMT. You got to get your outro. Hold on. Yeah. Take it easy, GMT. Boy. I hope you stay sexy.
Sexy.
Yeah, sexy boy.
See you, boys.
See you, boys.
The Cowboys.
Ciao, GMT. I hope you stay sexy.
I'm just showing off my Motorhead records. That's rock and roll. The album is called Rock and Roll.
Who do you got?
Motorhead is rock and roll.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We are Motorhead and we play rock and roll. That's what Lemmy said every beginning of a concert. There's Lemmy. You see Lemmy? Doesn't give a fuck. He's true.
No.
And I don't give a fuck. I'm true. There's Lemmy. You see Lemmy? Doesn't give a fuck.
You got a
I have
super
a super
chat.
chat.
This.
Yeah, so, yeah, let's read it. The Watch Apprentice sent me 5 British pounds. Watch Apprentice, thank you so much. I appreciate it dearly.
Oh no.
It's not what?
We lost Patrick to Lunesta. He's gone. Fuck.
It's okay. I hope he gets a good sleep.
No, I didn't want to leave you. I didn't want to leave you alone, but I do got to get up and let my dogs out for the final time and have a glass of cranberry juice. And I'm actually gonna fall asleep. I can't believe it. I'm tired today. Sleeping.
Go to sleep, man. Just go to sleep. Leave this fucking bullshit. Just go to sleep. That's
what do you mean? Leave the what bullshit? What are you talking about? Me having a fucking good time? Come over here.
No, I mean the drama. The drama.
Oh, no, I live for the drama. What are you talking about? I live for the drama. Are you kidding me? I want to be the creator of drama. You know what my end goal is? I want to be able to create and troll with just video clips like Mookie. When I'm fully retired, I'm going to build a mega studio and I'm going to be Mookie's apprentice.
Hello, sweet Jojo. I want to read the super chat first and I want to react to it.
Go ahead.
So the Watch Apprentice says, it's my choice. This is where I want to be supporting this. I love you, man. 2 hearts. Watch Apprentice, I appreciate you so much. You chipped in for half of the London thing with Mental Jack, who is a mensch, and you're a mensch too. But I don't want you to get excommunicated from the team community. So if being here means that you are excommunicated, sorry, I'm a little anxious, a little excited. So my words are getting jumbled. I don't want you to get harmed in any way. So if you want to get away from this drama, you can email me. We are friends. I don't give a fuck about the fucking Archieverse, the fucking Teamyverse, or whatever you want to call it. You are my friend in real life, outside of the fucking avatars. So email me and we'll talk, okay? But if you prefer to stay, I'll be happier to have you here. Thank you.
Here he is.
Yes. Hey, Scully. How are you, buddy?
It's the most envious man in the whole Archieverse. Go ahead. Come on. Give me the company man line.
No, it's all good. How are you, Diz? You good?
I'm doing great, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you, mate. Where's your friend, Kansu?
She's at work right now at the university. Yeah.
She's delightful, mate.
You know what?
What a lovely panelist.
You know what that means, plastic. You could be the plastic that you want to be.
What's that mean? I'm just me, mate. I'm just enjoying life, streaming, fun, laughter, friendship.
Where have you been? Where have you been all this time?
Well, I've got 3 kids. I got a wife. I got a job. So I don't have. Did you
write a new script yet? You write a new script?
A script for what?
Are you just going to freewheel the next few days or what?
Am I talking to Bear or Curly?
Here comes the company man.
Burley. I'll call you Burley.
Fuck you. Burley. Hey, you created me, fucker. I'm the Frankenstein. You can't control no more.
I gave you the keys, mate, and the rest is up to you, brother. And you've done well. I must admit, you've done very well.
You turned me into.
It's good to see you, mate.
You turned me into a streaming prostitute.
Just checking in, boys.
Strung me out. He might as well have just tied me to the bed and just keep shooting at live stream juice into my arm.
Dropping a link for Watch Nick. I'm excited.
Tap the vine and put the needle in. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you did more than put the needle in. You plunged that fucking thing, the whole fucking 900
I think,
PCs.
honestly, I think
you gave me a speedball.
I think when it happened for you was when Angelic, yourself, and Narc would do those 8-hour marathons. That's when you were hooked. Because I never met anyone. Honestly, for me, the dungeon was a 1-2 hour thing, and then I'm done. Like that's probably the most I could do. I'd never met anyone that could do more than 3 hours, except obviously Archie, because that's his business. And the fact that you could do these marathon streams, amazing.
You know what didn't make no sense to me is, all that time for I think the 3rd or 4th stream we did that was 8+ hours. Hey, Nicholas, I never put 2 and 2 together. I never put 2 and 2 together. That my time it was from 9 o'clock. PM my time till 4 in the morning AM. But those guys were doing it in the morning till the afternoon into the night.
It was an amazing time. It was a co-op, fantastic time.
Hey Nick, how you doing?
Good, man. I just couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd pop on and chill with you guys for a bit.
What do we watch? Who are we watching here? What is this?
That's a Lux report. Lux report.
Hey, Lux, I'm surprised.
Hey!
Surprised
Oh
he
my
jumped.
God, there he is.
I'm surprised he jumped on when I'm on.
He got rid of the
I'm just in
bars.
my tent. I can't afford to live in anywhere else. So I'm not in the beach
No-
anymore, so I've
no
moved my
house,
tent
but
to
we're
a new
good. The
location.
tent, it's all you
Beautiful.
need.
That's
Tent,
not,
baby.
that's not a tent. That's a Tyvek cage. It's a portable cage. I know it is. Like a
portable
dog. It is a portable cage. What? Well, let me ask you something. Why would you pitch a tent next to a swing?
I think he's in a playground behind the dunes. I reckon there's sand dunes on the other side.
All right, where's the chocolate, Lux? Break it up.
I don't have any chocolate.
What is that? It looks like some type of, what is that? A jack? What is that
Reminds
big
me
pole?
of that show True Detective on HBO. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, when they go to that guy in the yeah.
What the fuck is that? What is that apparatus you got there?
It's an umbrella.
Tetherball,
Oh.
tetherball and a pride.
It's called an umbrella. It's the thing you put up to shelter yourself from the sun and the rain.
Man, that's a lot of gear. You fit all that gear in your Toyota?
I don't have a Toyota.
What do you got? Mitsubishi? What is your car? I thought it was a whatever.
Lada, I think. Oh fuck, a Tesla, boys. He's got a Tesla.
Is
That's
it
not a Tesla.
That's a Mazda. Mazda.
Mazda, boys.
In Australia, we say Mazda. Everywhere else, they say Mazda.
Mazda
Mazda
wasn't good enough for Sweet Jojo. He had to get an Audi. He got an
Audi. Whoa.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
Oh, you don't want to be under power lines. What the fuck?
Oh, no. Look, I'm literally under the whole tower. Let me show you. Oh, shit. Let me go outside.
I like this. Hey, this jobless life ain't bad.
So, Lux, if you just plug, can you just plug your tent? Can you just plug your fan into the power lines?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Awesome. Curly, is that the sort of power lines you used to hang from when you were back in the day?
No, I never did that. Those are high voltage lines. I don't fuck
Have
with
you,
that shit.
Curly? Have you seen the movie?
Free electricity. Free electricity, baby.
Have you seen the movie Ad Astra?
No.
Brad Pitt. Who's seen it?
I did. With when he goes to the space to find his family.
Yeah. Did you see the size of those? Because Curly used to do telecommunications, right? So in this Ad Astra, they have to climb up these telecommunication towers to try and communicate with. They're trying to send signals to outer space, and when they fall, they have to parachute. That's how high up they are. It's crazy shit. It's crazy.
This is like an orchard or something. Where are you at?
Can I tell you why I came here?
It's a beautiful spot, man.
I'm panning for gold.
Ooh, I see a river.
I grew up in gold country. I actually know all about gold, Lux.
Nice. I got all my supplies in the car. I'll show you to you. I got an SD 2300 mine lab. I got loads of shit.
You should get one of those. We're trying to get TW one of those things you put for the metal, like on the beach. You can find like Rolexes and gold coins and hella shit.
What I want to know, Lux, have you got that little? Have you got a little vial of gold that you've already found?
I've only just got here. I got here like 20 minutes ago.
Because I see a new channel starting here. I see a
channel. Have you seen those Gold Hunter shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those channels.
Yeah. Oh, we love them, mate. And they always have a little vial of gold that they found. It's amazing shit. Yeah.
So now, what are you going to do? Are you going to pan? Are you going to use a riff? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it?
I'm gonna do some panning. I've got a metal detector to try to go around, get some nuggets as well. So I got a sluice box.
You got a sluice box too, huh? You got a shovel in. You're gonna do some manual labor.
Yeah. I'm getting a forklift. I'm getting a digger out to dig out all of this material as well.
I'm surprised, Lux, that you don't hunt for meteorites.
Curly, do you reckon that Lux needs to get unionized if he's going to be doing all this manual labor? What do you reckon?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he's very independent.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't think you're going to find a union steward coming up and carding him while he's doing this.
Yeah.
Now,
But if you were to unionize
It's
it,
easy
what
to
sort
find
of
skilled workers.
Yeah, exactly. So if you were to unionize panelists, what would be their conditions?
For panelists on the streams?
No cages.
Yeah.
That would be tough. What would be the conditions? Well, first of all, they'd have to give me 15% fucking union dues for all the super chats they get. That's number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get
Dental
that. You got to pay your dues first. Well, yeah, but there's a probationary period before they get any kind of benefits.
What if they're working for free?
They still got to pay.
All right. So a panelist goes on a show, generates a bit of drama, gets some high donors to come out of the
cut
woodwork.
of those ER super chats. Leave it. Fuck you dead, Plastic.
Well, see, Plastic, what I would do is I would do this. I would use you as a bargaining chip to get my union dues from the owner of the channel. So somehow or another, I would have to take command of your access to the channel.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
What do I do?
Hey, Plastic.
What do I do?
Plastic.
Yep.
The bear's going on vacation the 22nd of June.
Yeah, here's
that
your
right?
opening, Plastic. You got 10 days.
It's your opening, man.
I'm not allowed on the
know
show, so I'll stay off the show out of respect to to Archie.
You're being stubborn.
When is he
Plastic.
leaving?
You need to
I want to arrange a coup.
microdose.
I want to arrange a coup. When's he leaving?
The 22nd, man.
All right, coup is on.
Coop is on. They write the script. They have get the.
End it up.
We need new avatars. We need a new strategy. We got to get Higgins on. We got to get Dodge.
The reason I like Dis is
we got to get
Dis
OC.
doesn't believe. Dis actually believes in recycling plastic. He's an environmentalist, so I'll keep coming. I don't mind coming on Dis because he's a greenie. He likes to recycle plastic. So thank you, Dis. Much appreciated.
Yeah, for sure.
But how long do you think you could keep up this courteous, respectful, like nice?
You can do it about 3 days.
I can do it as long as I'm on a stream where everybody knows your name and it's a courteous, respectful stream. With
Everybody knows your name.
Respectful people. It's a great channel. This reminds me.
And
Shirley, this reminds me when you went on. I think it was when you went on. Which channel did you go on to? And you behaved yourself. Back in the day, you went on Crappy's channel, and you were really, really respectful. Remember that?
Yeah. The only time I was disrespectful was when Jonathan jumped on.
Yeah, okay, I don't even know what the politics are there. I don't even know what the politics are at the moment.
No, but hey, Crappy welcomed me with open arms to a certain point.
I'm actually all I did was I saw a reboot stream this morning. And then I heard the news there and I thought, what the fuck's happened? And I think there's my take on it. People doing that sort of shit, they're playing with fire. And when you start playing with fire, you sometimes need to call the fire brigade.
What in the fuck is this thing?
Yeah, mine. You don't know
Subaru.
No. What is this? Is that the sloop? No, that's not a sloop.
No, this is a metal detector. This is for nuggets.
Fuck, this guy's not fucking around. Carbon fiber too.
Carbon fiber.
Amazing.
This is about $7,000. This piece alone. Got some pans.
Those are nice pans.
You know what the funny dichotomy is that you got $7,000 this, $5,000 laptop, $400 fucking earbuds.
And
I know, Curly. It's fucking hard.
Complete the sentence. And
and that's it. I admire the shit out of it. That's the best poor boy from a poor family thing I've ever seen.
Well, play the game. You gotta play the game, right?
You got that right.
You gotta have the tools to play the game.
Where you been? I missed you, Lux. You haven't been around.
Yeah, where have you been?
Oh, I'm on the shit show every day. You don't know the shit show?
No, I think you have more profitable days than you don't. So I never called it a shit show.
Not after the coup. After the coup, the super chats have gone to zero because some people are demanding no super chats.
After the drama never fucking gets zero super chats.
Who got zero super chats? What are you talking about?
Running a coup, running a bear poll, unless the right person wins, it's not worth it, mate.
Oh no, there's no more polls. You got to take it to the next level now.
We take it to the streets now, Jojo. Actually, for what it's worth, I am taking it to the streets.
I'm glad to see you're up and about anyway, Nick. It's don't let this shit keep you
I
down,
get
man.
hot.
These
I
guys
just get too hot, Jojo. You know how it is.
because you just gotta get too hot. With this sort of stuff, man, it's always been regarded as war crimes, and everyone's going to end up at Nuremberg, if you know what I mean.
Not me. I'm not going to be at Nuremberg.
No, you'll never retaliate like that. So
I don't agree to the International Criminal Court codes, so I'm not
exactly.
I can't be tried there. So it's all good.
Can I say this?
By those rules.
Yeah.
Can I say this? No matter the drama, I have no hatred against anybody. Okay.
Me
no
neither.
matter what drama we have, I don't hate nobody.
Me neither. I love every avatar. It's a beautiful place.
I love the fucking interaction between fucking the Aussie envy that I see. I want to see that again. I want to see the take it to the streets envy. I want to see the Audi and the fucking Hulk being showed off, and and all of a sudden the Viper eyes go up a little bit.
No more going on the channel, man. I've been banned. Banned to the Shadowlands.
So you're not Jojo, can I say something? I think that you keep saying this, and so like it's kind of like Patrick says the same thing. He's like, "Oh, I've been banned," and it's like,
yeah, but I said this last time during the soy wars, right?
No, I remember.
And I made it a bit.
What the Sovereign part that like you guys you come in tandem, and like you have to apologize for him, and then you'll both come. Right.
Oh, look, honestly, we just don't want to go back on the main show. We're happy on the satellites. I'm happy on the satellites.
Why won't you go back on the morning show then? What about the Lux or sorry, I keep fucking up the Lex.
Well, here's a little tidbit of information. Here's a tidbit. 2 nights ago, well, actually last Saturday night Australian time, I quickly was jumping on to say hello because they were doing theme shows of TV shows. And I jumped on as Tattoo, and I was gonna say, what about the theme from Fantasy Island? Yeah, and I had the avatar set up, and Archie just blocked me, geo blocked me. So what can I do? That's his decision.
He didn't know it was you. He might not know it was you, but
no. He knows. I've done sermons. in that character. He knows.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Why didn't you jump on after he left, like Marcelo does?
Yeah. Well, who was on the panel when you tried to jump on?
How long
are you?
But I jumped on to ask him to do a theme to play the theme song to Fantasy Island. So that was what I wanted to hear. I jumped on out of respect to. I thought I can't jump on behind his back because he won't like it, and obviously I don't want anyone to get in trouble.
How are you reaching the self? I mean, this is what I got to learn as a troll. How are you reaching the self-discipline that you have?
What do you mean?
To make yourself a band martyr. I mean, how long are you going to play this?
I'm not. But when I tried to go on,
trying to be this. Okay, so no offense.
When I tried to go on,
why do you want to be banned so bad? Like I don't ban you. I actually kind of want to sometimes, but like, what? Why you like want to be banned? I don't get it, man. Just come back in. The punters love you.
But what if I don't want to particularly stream on a certain couple of, for a certain amount of time? It's easy just to be banned, right?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
But
so
the punters want you back.
Just play along, mate. Just play along.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
He's enjoying like he said, the satellite version. So
who do you think could survive in the Shadowlands, Plastic? So, because you actually have, I would say you've had 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the Shadowlands for quite some time, but it seems like you're understanding how to survive. Is there anybody that you've eyeballed that you think you could maybe bring with you and become kind of like a mentor to that could survive in the Shadowlands? Like, do you think Dirk is somebody?
Well, how about we don't play any shtick for a while, and I just say, who do I think needs a break from the streams? Okay, so who do I need?
A break? I need a break. Could I go to the
I think you need a break. I think you do need a break after listening to you. You sound exhausted and tired and absolutely fed up with it.
1 week, Plastic, and I already need a fucking break. That's
I know that. I'm sensing that. I think Narc needed a break, and he took it when his pension came in on Thursday. so he's on a
Yeah,
break.
government benefit.
I think Bear needs a break, so he's about to take his break for
Well, he's
10
getting
days
one
or
in a
whatever.
couple
it is.
days, thankfully.
Exactly.
He's actually
So
done good, Plastic, despite what you think. He's been really holding it down the past little bit, especially.
I didn't.
You got to give him props. End
Yeah,
of the
but I'm
day,
not
it's all
saying I'm
about
not
the
actually.
numbers, and the numbers are good.
Yeah, they are good. Who said they weren't?
I'm not saying that anybody said they weren't. I'm just making a statement
Yeah.
that they're good. You know.
Yeah, so I think he'll be in the Shadowlands for a while. So there's a few of us out there now. We can all catch up and sing Kumbaya on the Shadowlands together.
So wait a minute. When somebody takes it, like when Bear takes a break, you're saying he enters the Shadowlands?
Well, voluntarily, right? He's not streaming, is he?
Okay.
Well, fuck, I did, and I didn't fucking get I didn't get no welcoming mat in the Shadowlands. I took a fucking break. Where was
You're
my
always
fucking...
welcome. You're always welcome in the Shadowlands, mate.
But
He's
where's the
trying to
door?
recruit
What
you to
door?
the Shadowlands.
There's no door. You just rock on up.
You know the thing about the Shadowlands is
Rock out with your cock out.
One of us is going to eat each other.
No,
for
you
sure.
don't have to do that. You can keep it in, mate. But that's up to you. It's your choice.
If I come in, can we lure Dirk in and have a nice barbecue after we fucking?
Here's what
lure him in?
I'm trying to work out with Dirk. Is he team Archie, team Nicholas, team what team's he on?
I think he's still Team Tim.
No,
You think so?
I think he's team lost. I think he's team lost.
You think maybe
I
he's
think
just having a bit of a
confused what
break?
team he is.
So he's having a break from his main show because he's okay. You see, I think he's having a dispute with Fat Windbag and Three Hander. Is that right?
And Negroni and fucking and Diego and name it and Tim.
All that I see you crap. I see you soy. All that bullshit.
Yeah.
I still think that ER wanted to come back or wants to come back to Archie, and she wants to bring. That's my theory. She wants to bring
What's
those
your
two back
theory?
because I think my theory is she wants to come.
a little bit, Plastic. She's really great. You know what? She only started coming over within the last bit, but she's really, really awesome. I hope.
Ask Archie, mate. They're always great when they're dropping.
Space, you know?
Ask Archie. They're always great when they're dropping hundreds of dollars on you.
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah,
When
I
ER
get that, but she's also like legitimately really nice.
when ER comes on the panel, she lights up the fucking chat a lot.
She's always been lovely, but I do know she likes Fats and Three Hander. So I'm pretty sure, and I actually think they're the same person. I think Fat and Three Hander is the same person.
I think they are the same person too. That's what's interesting to me. Like I never really talked about this, but I'm convinced that that Fat Windbag Ben and Three Hander are the same person, and that Paul Yassiamides might be the other one. They're all basically one. But did you see any of that? Did you see any of that stuff?
I never forget. I jumped on. I think Paul Yassiamides was saying that somehow he was helping Fat Windbag sue another avatar, and I jumped on and said, well, nobody knows who he is, what he is, so how can that be sued or libeled? How can anyone be defamed if you're just an avatar? It's impossible.
Yeah,
I think that shut Paul Yassiamides down, actually, because he had nothing to say to it.
That didn't go too good for him.
Yeah, that guy's an idiot. Thankfully.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
So I think if everybody just obeys those basic rules, that when you jump on these streams, you do retain your right to whatever information you want to withhold, right? That's your right. And if you maintain that and you have a bit of fun, you know, it should all be fair game, you know, and create some drama and let it go round and round in circles, and there you go. It's all fun and games.
Doesn't seem like fun and games sometimes.
Well, so
I know that's when you need a break. When it doesn't seem like fun and games, take a break. Just jump out.
So this is the thing, Plastic. I'd love your opinion, because with the Fat Windbag Ben and those people, like I don't know if you saw like today. So like the wrap up, you know, it's like, so Tim strikes me for playing a clip, right? And like the clip I played from his channel, it was literally less than 10 seconds, Plastic. It was less than 10 seconds, and I covered it up. Like I literally covered it up with that red guy thing.
And he's playing clips of Roman with impunity. Yeah.
Exactly, with impunity. And I play a clip of him where he's talking about how he endorses the Wizard today. It's not even an old clip. On Father's Day in America today, he's praising the Wizard and saying positive things about Stefano Della Costa. I play that less than 10-second clip. He then strikes my channel. And then the other thing, like the other important pieces of this is he's banned words in his chat, not only just my name, Curly's name, stuff like that, but then letting these people like the three-hander, the Fat Windbag Ben, the Yasiamides just straight up dox me, dox panelists, you know, like Palway, Lola, like anybody who's been on the panel or donated, they will dox and attack. And that's what they're doing now while saying that it's me. Like, so they tell Dis, oh, well, Dis, you're kicked out of the group because you support Watch Nicholas. What has he done? Like, if you really break it down, how has Dis supported me? Like, he's in the chat. You know what I mean? Like, he's been on the panel a few times.
Ultimately,
like, it's ridiculous.
This is my theory, and I know I'm always wrong, according to people, I'm always wrong. But then my theory is this, right? If people keep going along these lines of committing these strikes against other channels, at some point, it's going to come back and bite them in the ass, right?
Exactly.
Call it karma, call it whatever you want to call it. I don't see how for me, it's not really a means to an end. It's just a means to the end. I don't see how it's going to create any...
It seems very petty and like it's short-sighted, and that here's the thing, like the only way he's hiding it now is that he's lying to his biggest donor, saying he didn't do it or refusing to address it. So it's just, the more it gets out, the more people know, it hurts him. Because I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know how you can justify it when it's literally a hurt feelings strike that's against the rules. I mean,
well, that's why that's why they always lay down that we're a hate channel, because that's, if it does get out,
rape channel or
right.
the words and I get struck.
Well, I mean, there was plenty of people that were fucking making a joke out of you getting struck today on this panel. So that's how they do it.
That's what annoys me too. Yeah, that actually, you know,
look, it's a smart move. You keep saying the same thing. Hate. And those people a lot of those people aren't going to come on the channel to find out for themselves. They want to be told, like little lemmings. And
quick pivot away from the drama.
No, they aren't. Yeah, they're all sheepdogs. They can't. Yeah.
Quick pivot. Sorry, guys, I haven't got much longer. Has anyone ever seen or heard of a show called The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a new spin-off called Walking Dead Dead City where they end up in Manhattan. Has anyone seen that?
No, not me.
It's just come out on it. We got a streaming platform in Australia called Stan, and my young fella wants to watch it. So I'm going to sign off now, and I'm going to watch it with him. And look, I bid you gentlemen farewell. Thanks for having me, Dis, Curly. Good to see you again, mate.
Hey,
and watch Nicholas, as Archie would say. Hang in there, mate. It's okay. Hang in there, watch Nick.
I love the hat. Love that hat. Love that.
Yeah, no, seriously, mate. Hang in there. I don't think it's sustainable what they're doing. I think you got to just hang tough and just keep going, mate.
Thank you, Plastic. I appreciate.
Thank you, Plastic. I appreciate you coming on, and I really appreciate your behavior and your good manners.
Anytime, Dis. I love you, mate. I respect you a lot. I love your channel.
You didn't act like Narc. That's what he's saying. He's happy you didn't embarrass him like Narc.
Never would, mate. Never would. Hey, look, I'm a family man. I'm interested in maintaining a few friendships, avatar friendships on these streams. And Dis, I do value you, mate. And you know what? I value you too, Curly. And I value you too, Watch Nicholas. All right.
I don't
have a great day, guys.
But, thank you for saying.
Enjoy the show.
Have a great night.
See you later, guys. Stay sexy, boys.
Yay!
Stay sexy, boys.
See ya.
So do you feel comfortable talking about some of the drama light, Dis? Do you feel like that's something you can talk about without it causing problems for your channel, or what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah,
I don't want to
know that
my feelings, but you know.
Hey boys, I'm gonna wish you a good night. I'm gonna let my dogs out, and I'm gonna get a couple hours sleep before I gotta wake up.
All
okay,
right.
man.
Love you, man.
Have
early. I'll talk to you in the morning if so. But
I'll probably wake up at this, normal time, about 11 o'clock, something like that. I'll give you a holler.
All right.
See you, kiddo.
All right. Happy Father's Day, Curly.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah. Thanks for all the help tonight, Curly. I really appreciate it, man.
So to answer your question, just me and you. You don't have to stay. I will close this down.
No, I'll hang out with you, man. I can't sleep. It's all. Why don't we just chill? It's cool. I don't. Yeah, it's all good, man.
Okay, man. Happy to have you on. Talk to you mano a mano. No, listen, I know that I put myself in peril now that I take a
Yeah, I
side,
was
like,
worried. So
officially.
I heard this thing earlier, okay? Like I heard it, but I was like, well, I don't want to talk about it because it's like things change and like, you don't want to like once it's kind of on paper, it's official, you know what I mean? And like I mean, we all know what they do, but like here's the thing, like I really appreciate that you did do it because there's so many people right now that are, I mean, it sounds so silly on one hand, but there, I mean, man, I'm telling you, there's so many people that are like, man, I want to leave, but like this and that. And it sounds silly, but I hear it all the time from these people. And so I think the more times that there's people like you, like Z-Man, like Lolex, like Big Meech, like all these people that come out and basically blow the whistle and share like what they went through and what they dealt with, I think it opens people's eyes. And it doesn't I'm not perfect, like I haven't claimed to be, and I don't think like you have either, but like obviously people love you, and like thankfully there's a lot of people that like me or like helping me through this, so I think we're stronger together. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's like, what can you do, right? Like I think that I do love the community like you do, but there's a lot of like negative toxic stuff, and like I try to stay away from that because I'm mentally weak. Like I get mentally weak for sure with some stuff. I can't handle it. And I think they try to manipulate that. I think we've seen that with the way they operate and the stuff they say in the games and all that. And without putting you into it, I mean, I saw that firsthand with that interview that I don't know, that Mr. Zoso saved. I don't, I don't remember the
Yeah, the
name of
OC
it.
stuff.
But you
The
know what
OC
I'm talking
stuff.
about.
Yeah. Hey, Larry, welcome to the show.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Oh, hey, Larry.
Doing
How are
well,
you?
thank you.
Pretty good.
What's going on?
I just stopped in to support my Israeli half brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Sounds like you could need some support. You need some support too, Nick. Getting
It's
hammered
hard.
like that.
Everybody does. What are you gonna do? Like everybody needs it. What can you do?
I just did a little bit of quick checking up. If somebody files a false copyright strike, Google or YouTube will take down their channel.
Yeah, see, this is the best part. Like, this is what I am learning about, that there's actually so it's like DMSC or I don't know, but it's actually, you can get your channel removed for what he's doing. And this is the second time. So, I mean, I don't want to hijack Dis's platform, but essentially, like, I think where I'm at now is I need to get the representative, and we'll find some way to set that up and then actually challenge it, because while I don't think I need to have clips, I think it obviously enhances the show and experience, and it's kind of hard to do a clip review thing without that.
You have every right to use those clips for the purposes you've been using them for.
No, I know that, but this is what's frustrating. Don't you that they know that too? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what's so like these assholes, man.
Yeah, well, I know. Yeah, I'd love to talk to you about it in private, and when you get back to Dis's channel, if that's what you'd like to do.
Maybe. I mean, I really don't even know what's gonna happen, man. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I have no idea. I kind of
feel like you can never let the bad guys win.
Well, yeah, but it's easier. Like, a lot of people say a lot of stuff, and it's like, it's a little easier said than done. And I know that, you've simplified this a lot too, like, no offense. And, it's a lot, you can put it in words and think it's one thing, but then when you actually, in reality, and when you actually have what they're doing, which I don't know if you're fully aware of it or not. I mean, they actively will dox anybody, their families, their work. I mean, that means if I challenge this and they get my information, it's my mother who's getting calls at her work. It's my father who's getting calls at his work. It's my siblings who are getting shit at their school. You understand me? Like, it's not just like, oh, you're going to get some mean comments. Like, it's a different level. And it's not like some tick for tat thing, because their people are totally committed to taking it there, and they're not going to stop. Like, you can search my name in on YouTube, and you see a family with what people think is me and like a sister that's underage, by the way, with her class schedule up that's over a year old. So they're not going to take that down. You know, so
Yeah.
it's like what, like people, it's a lot easier for people to be like, oh, like there's a lot of people saying, oh, challenge it. Well, it's a lot easier for them to say when they're not the ones that have to put themselves and their family on the line. And if you see what these people have done in the last day, I mean, it's just obvious, like literally. And that's also why I don't get it's like, well, you know, they do that, you just strike right back at OC. Like, no, that's not how it works at all. Like, they've already like taken it there. Like, you look at their chat right now from today, it has like multiple panel members of mine, not just Poway, not just like Lolex or whoever, like multiple people that have donated or that are on the panel, and they're actively doxing them in the chat and putting it in there and just like, you know, hunky dory. I mean, like, it's a different level that they're doing. And there's just, I don't know how you counter that outside of, I can try to beat his numbers, and that's about it. You know, I really don't know what else I can do here, because it's,
well, you know, if you really feel that you don't want to do an active you know, counter strike, or you don't want to respond to the strike, I think what you said earlier on your stream, just is there a automated way you can generate you can generate a transcript of a stream?
Yeah, so I think that was an idea that somebody had, and that's actually great, because you know what? Playing the clip, it usually you get the context and stuff, where like if we get a transcript, we can act it out and amp it up, make it funny.
It'll be the Watch Nicholas theater of the mind.
Well, and what's great about that is, you know, if you just have the transcript, you don't have the body language and all that stuff, so you can make it your own. It means like today, for example, OC popped on, and when he popped on, Timmy's first words to him were, "Oh, it looks like you just you look like a mafia hitman. Who did you kill?" First words. And it's like, so they're feeling a little cocky. You know what I mean?
You know what? That idea is brilliant, because it brings to mind the old radio programs from the 30s. You know, like Orson Welles, the War of the Worlds and all that stuff.
Okay.
But it's like, no, it'll be theater, you know, literal theater. It'd be great. And you can have different people take different roles.
They'll hate it. I just see it as they'll hate it. And you know what? Anytime you know what, at the end of the day, I know that it's the money and it's the support. And as long as I keep getting that, they'll keep being triggered. And I just need to stay away, or I need to find a way to stay above it in terms of like the optics. So I'm not like going down to that disgusting level in the sewer that he's doing.
Yeah, I think if you worked with transcripts, it would be great, and I think Curly would go off the hook on that.
Yeah. Well, and it'll be fun because
well, we all would.
We can all act it out. We'll have different characters, you know.
Yeah, we literally have parts for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, how it's silly, but it's like we need topics anyway. If I'm going to be able to do this every day, I need topics anyway. Reading a like, you know, a page script like that.
Yeah,
that's perfect anyway, and people will like it. So,
yeah, and that's bulletproof.
Yeah, and I can just put a screenshot up instead of, like, you know, before, like Docs does that sometimes. He'll take a picture of who's on the panel, you know.
Yeah. Well, if you need any help with that, let me know.
That would be helpful, Larry. Honestly, if I could shoot you an email or something, because honestly, I kind of need all hands on deck to get this to work.
Yeah.
Just in terms of, it's essentially, this is the deal. Like, I need to get, like, you know how Marcelo Time did the 24/7 thing. Like, I'm not.
I don't know anything about
hours.
that.
Yeah, it's literally. I need to get more hours on is my issue, and so that's where Curly helps a lot. Right now, like, we've done a lot of it together, and I like when we do it together, but I need to like spread it out, different time zones, whatever. And that's what I don't know. I have limited keys though, is the thing. I need to get money, I guess, and fix my tooth and get on the bigger Fiken plan. The how do you say it? The bigger like, I don't know, Archie has some plan where you can have 10 keys or something. I think mine has like 3. It's like me or me, Curly, Mookie. And I can add one more, but it's like, you know, I don't have that yet, but I can on mine. So looking for one. I'm looking for one. Begging TW to take the keys to no avail. Yeah.
Cool. So how are you doing, Dis? Everything okay? You
Yeah,
keep
man.
sounding better and you keep looking better,
Thank
despite
you.
what Curly said about your fucking weight.
Thank you, man. I don't care. I have a gut. I don't deny it. I face reality. I let myself grow fat. I ate chocolates. I ate hamburgers. I didn't give a fuck about my health, and I grew. Sorry about my gut, and I grew it. I don't care. I don't.
A
I
lot
say
of
it like it
times
is.
when you're happy, though, you'll put on a little gut for what it's worth, man. Just saying. So it's
Right.
not, if you're like eating well, like and all that, it's okay to put on a little bit of weight, in my opinion. Just saying.
Right.
You look
You know,
healthy. You look
my
healthy.
my dad, as he got older, he was taking care of himself, health wise, jogging and eating right and everything. And my mom, but he worried about everything. He was very anal. And my mom, as you know, was a Catholic survivor of Auschwitz, and she didn't care about she didn't worry about anything. And the chief cardiologist at the UCLA Medical Center told me, if you have a choice, be like your mom, you'll live longer. So
Yeah.
to him, to that cardiologist, stress was more important than diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm chill. I'm chill. I know I've
Yeah.
made the right decision. I know who my friends are. My true friends are. Two of them are sitting right here with me in the
Well, did you
panel,
tell
and
Larry
that's
what
pretty good.
happened? Does he know what happened with the Because like I didn't know you were gonna share that, but he knew or he knows about like how what's his name? Fucking Tima kicked you out or whatever.
To cut the long story short, Larry,
Yeah.
as you know, I'm friends with Watch Nicholas for almost 2 years now. He's been one of my biggest supporters on my channel,
Mhm.
on my YouTube videos, not on the streams, also on the streams.
Yeah.
And slowly we have formed a friendship, and I
I would agree with
see him
that.
as an online friend.
I would agree
Now,
with that.
yesterday, thank you. I'm happy that you say that. And yesterday, I was on his WhatsApp group called the community. And when
Mhm.
I got into that group, I started supporting him via Patreon. Now, I checked and I do not support him on Patreon anyway anymore for some odd reason. Maybe I had some credit card problems and it stopped supporting him. But I did pay for my admission to the community WhatsApp.
Mhm.
Now, yesterday, Tim kicked me from that WhatsApp. He claimed that he kicked me. He said, "I'm sorry, I love you, but I kicked you from the community group, the chat, the WhatsApp, because I cannot condone your support for Watch Nicholas because the Watch Nicholas doxes me." Now I do not know, and not
How
have any
great is
evidence
that,
that.
Larry? Because Watch
Now,
Nicholas.
that's horrible. But it's
Sorry,
even
let him
worse.
finish. So I didn't mean to
Oh
cut you
yeah,
off.
you're right. You're right. Sorry. Yeah. Let him.
No,
Let him
as
continue.
far as I know, as far from I know Nick and his character, and I know a little. I don't know much about Nick. I know a little. He's vehemently against doxing. I don't think he would
Yeah.
ever dox anyone, and I do not believe that Tim sees reality as it is. He made a business decision, as far as I'm concerned. He proved to me that he is a business and he's not a friend.
Yeah.
He was a friend to me in the past. Maybe he claims he loves me. I still I cannot control it. I don't hate him. I wish him the best, but I chose a side, and I will always be on Archie and Nick's side, and that's what happened. That's the gist of it, anyway.
Yeah. Well, I think anyone who has to resort to threats and leverage to keep people where he wants them is ultimately going to lose everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's a prison camp. And eventually people escape. They always escape at the end. I mean, why is Tim wasting time trying to keep people with him? It just doesn't make any sense.
What was interesting to me is that he would, it's like I think, literally the day before I had talked about how Timmy kept doing this, where like anybody, if they even say hi to me, he says that they embrace rape, they embrace doxing, and he kicks them out of their group. Like literally, if you just say hi to me in public, and he's brainwashed his donors so much that people like Big Meech, Z-Man, Lolex, and now like Dirk Diggler, all these people all the way down, if they say hi, they will get harassed, they will get doxed, and they'll get kicked out of the cult. And they then did that to Dis for no reason. Because of what? Because he gave me 6 shekels after I got a strike. That's literally all it was. Like like let's get real. Like his Dis doesn't have the keys to my channel. Okay, like I'm not saying I wouldn't do that, but like he doesn't have any power on my channel. You know what I mean? He's my friend. He has his channel, but like he doesn't have the keys. Like he doesn't have any of these things. Like why? It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And it's like, I just don't get it. I really don't, man. I don't get why they would, and then try to mind fuck him and say that it has to do with doxing, because that's just.
That's the part I wanted to clarify when I interrupted. And sorry for doing that earlier. You said that Tim claimed that you doxed him?
No, that I was doxing him so that he was kicking Dis out.
When?
Because Dis is with me and I'm doing that.
Yeah. Well, and that complaint is coming from a guy who doxed himself.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that he doxes himself; it's that he also doxes other people actively as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he does dox himself, but he also criminalizes it and goes after anybody and everybody, whether they support him, whether they're on his panel, whether they give him money, or if they're against him, and he'll go after them even worse.
You know, when I've run across these kinds of people in the past, because my past is getting longer and longer every day. I came to the conclusion that you can't analyze lunatics. Like if you're sane and you're rational and you try to
you
can't
rationalize like insanity or whatever,
Right. But the only thing you can do is respond to the actions of those people.
Well, the action, like, so I'm trying to, okay, so that's a good point, because like me personally, like if somebody told me like, hey, like you can't respond to the most egregious statements they're making, it makes you look bad, like just focus on the big whatever. So, I think that with this, that's kind of what I'm trying to do, in the sense of, I got a strike, I need to focus on the strike, I'll talk about the strike, but I think there's a way to hurt Timmy with this, and I don't know what that is exactly, but I know that there's a way to really, really, really hurt him permanently in the pocketbook with this second.
Oh, yeah.
So I intend to find somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I certainly will.
Yeah. And I think, like I said, go back to the idea you had. I want you to launch the Watch Nicholas Theater of the Mind and just act out.
Yeah, I think that's the plan, the theater thing.
Because that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it would just be fun. I think a lot of people would like it for sure. That's how I see it too. I do think.
And not only that, but that would be totally different than anything that's ever been done on a live stream, at least in the Archieverse.
Yeah, for now, right? Yeah, I can't really think of anybody doing that comes to mind. I mean, I'm sure somebody has, but yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that, or nothing comes to mind for sure. So I don't know. I just, what it was? I thought it's like, the part with this that was interesting to me is literally the day before, or on my show the night before, I was talking about, like, it's just seeing Timmy melt down in real time, because it's just like, he's literally kicking people out for no reason if they just say hi to me. And my point was that, like, I'm close with this, but like, there's no reason that Artem would know that, outside of, he just saw him on my show, but like, he's not even on my show that much. You know what I mean? Like that, like, obviously he's welcome anytime he wants, but if you look at the reality of it, it's not like he's on my show like JJ was on my show. I was on IR like 10 hours yesterday, and JJ was on for like 6 of those. Okay, like I think Dis was on maybe like a half hour this week. So like, it makes no sense. It's literally just bullying him. It's the epitome of like, that's where this really bothers me with Tim, because nobody else would even consider bullying Dis over something like that. But for Tim, it's like, dude, why not? Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, on top of everything else, Tim has got no judgment. He's got no. He's an on and off switch. There's no layers, or at least that's what he's become. It's like he's got the same level of response to somebody disappearing on your stream or giving you 6 shekels as somebody breaking into his house. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any difference between the two to him
Well,
anymore.
so what's weird? Yeah, so it's like to him, it's equivalent to an assault. Yeah, he sees it as an assault. Like you say hi to me, I am a traitor, and I must be like nuked, gotten rid of. And if you acknowledge me, you're a traitor too.
Yeah.
And if you give me money, you're going to be doxxed.
Yeah.
And your family's going to be doxxed. And your work's going to get calls. And your siblings are going to get calls.
Yeah. Well, you know, the good part of that is to do what Tim is doing. It gets more and more difficult for him every day. It takes more and more time, and he's burning more and more bridges and making more and more enemies. It's not sustainable. And eventually he'll get rid of himself. You know. And so, you know, the end is on the horizon for the Tim Wright channel. Whether you do anything about it or not.
The end is near.
Uh-oh. It's the gold miner
I don't
panner.
know. I mean, maybe. I think that he always survives this, and, you know, he actually had a decent day, you know, today. So it's like his people are still behind it. So, we'll see what
you're
happens.
thinking extremely short term.
Yeah, but I've kind of seen this happen before, I guess. But you could be right.
No, what I mean, extremely short term. I'm pretty sure I'm twice as old as you are. So, you know, when you think long term is different than what I think long term. You know,
it's a fair enough point, Larry. I get you.
Yeah, believe me, I've seen a lot of people do this to themselves, self-destruct. You know, because I've been in business since I was 18 years old, right? And I'm 66 now. Okay, so trust me. You know,
Marshmallow self-destructed. Remember that?
Yeah. And so, how's everything going down there on Uranus?
Great. How about you?
Yeah, everything's fine here. It's always fine in Cody, Wyoming.
I'm thinking to fly and come visit you sometime.
Anytime.
Thank you.
I got 1,500 vacant square feet, and you can have the whole basement.
Can I put my tent in your basement?
Yes, plenty of room. Absolutely, you could. That would make a great Gonzo video.
Nice.
Streaming from the basement.
Any rivers? I can do some gold mining, some panning.
Yeah, absolutely. Cody, Wyoming is on the Shoshone River.
How about some fly fishing? Can I do some fly fishing?
You can paddle upstream all the way to Yellowstone National Park.
Can I do some fly fishing?
Yes. I know a guy. In fact, I know 2 guys who are guides.
So I can pay them and they just do it for me?
If you want. I'm sure they've had tourists from California who have done just that, my friend.
Take some pictures and then just pay the guy to get me a fish.
I want to tell my friends I fly fished in Wyoming. Why don't you go ahead and do that for me? I'll take the photos from I'll stay on the bank and you get wet.
What is this? What's this person that you're showing us on the screen?
Oh, that's Lemmy Killmeister. He is the.
Oh, that's the guy you met or got the signature with the wide eyes.
Yeah, I have a
That was
tattoo
a
of his
great
band
photo,
over
man.
here.
He looked like
Thanks,
he nailed
dude.
the line 5 minutes before.
He might have.
It's a great picture. Did you put your name right? So like it said like to Amir. Yeah, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, exactly. To Amir. My name is Amir. Nobody can dox me because
I didn't
my
mean
name
to
is out
dox
there.
you, man. Sorry.
No. You didn't. My name is Amir. People address me that on streams. You never dox me, man.
Okay,
you can call me Amir if you want. I prefer this on the streams, but you know, Amir is my official born name. Michael, Michael.
And there's only one Amir in all of Israel, so easy to find.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, guys, I'm happy. I have 3. Again, I'm not trying to kiss your asses, I'm currently surrounded by 3 good friends, people I deem friends on the Archieverse, and that's not so easy to find. Nick,
Well,
Larry, and Lux. I can talk to
well,
you whenever I want about whatever I want, about things
damn
that aren't
straight.
about watches, about drama. I can tell you how I feel. I can share my anxieties, my insecurities, and I'm so happy to have you here, just talking with each
Great.
other,
Well,
shooting the shit.
I
Very
can't
kind of
speak
you
for
to
the
say,
other
Dis. I'm
two.
glad you're doing well.
I can't speak for
Thank
the
you.
other two, but just between you and me, I like having my ass kissed.
It depends on who's kissing it, to be honest.
Well, yeah, that goes without being said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, when are you coming to Thailand?
Dude, I'm dying to visit. You know, many Israelis really like going to Thailand. It's like a very popular spot for tourist spot for Israelis. We lost Lux. I'm sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm smoking too much, so I started coughing, developed a
I
cough.
get it.
You know.
We've all
Yeah.
been there. I know.
Yeah. So I wish I could
Odd.
go to Thailand one day if I could afford it, if I could allow myself, and I have the time.
I would
Then
love
for
to go
sure I
there
would
too,
go.
man. What would you do?
Yeah.
What's the first if you went to Thailand? What would you like? So I would want to go for the food, honestly. I would go crazy with the food. Like, what are your thoughts? What would you do first?
I would eat French fries on the beach.
Yeah.
which bitch are we talking? Are you gonna get a bitch over there, or are you gonna bring your own?
I could have a little shack on the beach, get some hamburgers, some chips, some ice cream like Archie, like you know Ben and Jerry's,
Oh
and just watch you see
yeah.
as I eat, I eat like an animal. Nah, I eat like a
Yup.
civilized
Dis
person.
gets it. That's how you do it, my man.
You eat like a Mossad agent. But no, the first thing I would do is hook up with Lux, because Lux
Yeah.
knows the best places to go and what to avoid.
Yup.
Yeah.
I would have
Good
Lux pick me up at the
idea.
airport.
I might go
That's
get
the
some
number.
food, to be honest, but maybe second on the list. I would then do that. I mean, he
Yeah.
knows everything that's going on there with the
Yeah,
locals.
and
So I hear you.
yeah, because you always have to consider if you're going to a country where you're not familiar with all the laws and regulations. I mean, he and I were talking, and you know, for example, it's illegal to say negative things about the king over there.
Mm.
So, it was kind of like
Yeah,
that when
like
I
you can't
visited
step
Spain
on
when
a dollar
Francisco
in front.
Franco was
That's a
still
big
alive.
deal.
An
Yeah.
American tourist stopped me from saying things, bad things about Generalissimo
Yeah, you can get
Francisco
arrested for
Franco.
like stepping on the dollar, for example.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Lux is back, but it's like,
Sorry, I had a problem.
Okay.
no problem.
Dis, you're muted.
This is rolling a cig or something. But anyway, so anything new to report from Thailand? Any excitement besides panning for gold? Or how much gold have you recovered?
I haven't started yet. I'm starting tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So did you have to drive like 100 or 200 kilometers to get to that gold planting site?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And you have and you're grabbing power from the high tension line, so you have a 60,000 volt to 220 volt wall wart.
Yeah, I have a converter. Yeah, I got a transfer converter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went on AliExpress and bought one of those whatever you call them, transformers.
Oh, yeah.
It's a step down from 20 million down to 220, whatever it is.
Yeah, I love those kind of websites where you can buy like a pickup truck for $1,200 new.
Have you been on YouTube and seen the reviews of those?
Yeah. We have a bunch of the Japanese K cars running around Cody, Wyoming. You know what those are?
Japanese K.
Yeah, spelled KEI. There's a class of car in Japan. If it can't have more than 660 cc's, and the footprint has to be not bigger than a certain amount of square meters. And so you can buy and own one of those cars in Tokyo without having a parking spot. Because if you want to buy a regular car, you have to prove you have a parking spot. So there are these small little cars, and they come in the form of 4x4 vans and pickup trucks and everything. And they're illegal in the United States, but you can get them licensed and insured and run them on the street in Cody or in Wyoming. So it's a lot of fun. And with those, there are videos on YouTube where when you have the pickup truck, it's like a cab over, where you sit right over the front wheels. And if you get them up to like 60 miles an hour and slam on the brakes, you can roll them, just just roll over like a hula hoop rolling down the street. But anyway, so this what's the, I see a picture, your background image sounds like you have a picture of the castle, like from from the movie Where Eagles Dare. You're muted, Dis.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah,
that's John Lennon with the peace sign.
Oh, well, John Lennon. Okay, yeah.
I like John Lennon. I think he was a great man. He might have had some problems in his private life, but as a musician, as a thinker, he talked about peace and imagine, and as kitschy as it may be, that's what I believe in. Imagine all the people living as one.
Yeah. Well, he would have had a lot fewer problems if he married somebody else. I think that's where most of his problems stemmed from.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Yoko. I mean, Yoko, I don't hate her, but I mean, she had her share of issues.
That's like that's like McCarthy's wife. On stage playing a tambourine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Yeah, because she's married to him. That's top musical talent. But Beazle. Proof of parking no proof of parking required with K cars.
Yeah, he was a virtue signaler before there was virtue signaling. I mean, but the thing he was virtue signaling was, I support that because it's peace, it's togetherness, it's wholesomeness, and I don't care if I'm a virtue signaler as well. If you think that about me, I respect that. Maybe I am a virtue signaler.
No, but I think this we have to define virtue signaling. Okay, because I think if you really believe what you're signaling, it's not virtue signaling. I mean, at least that's the way I understand or the way I interpret it. For example, here's an example of virtue signaling. George Clooney shows up at the Oscars in a fucking Tesla. But during the week, he drives an AMG Mercedes. Okay, that's virtue signaling. Virtue signaling is President Obama telling the world that I'm worried about weather change and the oceans are going to rise and everybody's going to die, and he buys beachfront property. That's virtue signaling. Okay, that's like, look at me, I'm better than you, but I really don't believe what the hell I'm saying. I just want people to think I'm cool or I'm better than everybody else.
Yeah.
So,
some watchdog, Rick Foss says he wants to get the Seiko 5 GMT on Jubilee. Do you know what he's talking about? I do. Do you know?
Yeah. I know that one. Because you've talked about it. You have one, don't you? You got that aftermarket Jubilee style bracelet, didn't you? For your Seiko?
Oh yeah. No, I have one. I have one for my Seiko, for my SKX 07, but I also have one for my Wholly.
Okay.
16710. You see?
Yeah.
It's very nice. Very nice. Very nice piece. Wait, I'm gonna put up the Seiko 5 GMT. I don't want to put up a YouTube. Just a second. To give you the gist of it, Rick Foss, my friend, I really like this watch. I didn't hold it in my hand, so I can't tell you the qualities of it, but I'm sure that it's a pretty badass badass lean machine workhorse watch that just gives you value for money, even though Seiko has lacked in that department lately. And I would definitely get it. I think it's a nicely priced. I don't remember the exact price, but I think it has a good price because Seiko, while they did upmarket their prices, they still have it balanced. What do you think about it, Larry?
I think I've had a few Seikos over the years. It's been a while. It's probably been oh gosh, it's probably been 30 years since I had last owned a Seiko. But I had a very nice dress Seiko, and every attorney client I had thought it was a much more expensive watch. So that was pretty. I remember that distinctly. So they've made some very nice looking pieces, and it's kind of tough. When you think about watch design, I mean, there only seems to be a handful of styles or genres. We have the diver, and we have the dress watch, and we have the watch that's encrusted with diamonds, and everything seems to be is a variation of that. And so it's. I think with this one, Seiko's done a good enough job to make it distinct from other divers. So I do like the design.
Yeah.
And Basil's Bezels makes a good observation. I've seen it in person. Yeah, and the problem with watches for me has always been I have no idea what it looks like from a picture in a catalog or a picture on the manufacturer's website, because the manufacturers, they always Photoshop the images and take away all the reflections, and so every time I've never seen a watch presented on a manufacturer website that looks anything remotely close to what it looks like in real life.
Yeah. Sorry. I think, sorry, I didn't inhale right. I think that the Jubilee gives it the blingy factor. That makes people think that it's pricier than what it is.
So Dis, are you comfortable swapping out bracelets, or are you afraid of scratching the lugs when you do that, or do you care?
Oh, I have swapped the bracelet on my GMT once. By myself. Actually, Diego helped me. You know Diego, right?
Yeah.
But it was fine. Diego was with me on Instagram, not on me, with me on Instagram, and it went well. But the next time, I was trying to use an aftermarket bezel insert for my a black one like this.
Oh, okay. Now you're going a step beyond changing the bracelets.
Yeah, so
that swapping out bezels.
So I went to my watchmaker in Tel Aviv, and they gave me a real used, bezel insert, and they switched it for me. So now I'm kind of hesitant on doing that again myself, even though I do feel like going back to the Coke bezel insert.
Yeah. What makes it easy, you want to swap out, not bracelet, but straps, and a NATO strap, because I bought a while back. I bought a Bulova Lunar Pilot, and it came on a NATO strap, but it's not a real NATO strap. The factory strap looks like a NATO, but you have to disconnect both pins to put the strap on. So I bought a couple of regular NATOs, and it's just kind of neat. If you want to swap the NATO strap out, you just pull the watch out of. You don't have to get a tool to remove the pins or anything. So, that makes it a little easier. But,
hey, I'm gonna allocate 7 more minutes to the stream. Then I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna bow out.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Yes, but to sum it up, Rick, I hope I helped you in your decision. I think the orange is not flashy. It's very. I won't say it's flashy. I will say it's more out there. It's just out there. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Hey, Lux, welcome back.
Sorry about
Wait,
that.
I'm dropping a link for Jamie. of course, Jamie, my friend, my good friend, whom I met, the only person who I actually met through via the Archiverse. And if I'm
Where did you guys meet?
He came to Tel Aviv for some business.
Oh,
but he came 2 days before the business, so we had some time to shoot the shit together.
Cool.
Yeah, that was epic. Jamie is just so fun to hang with. Hey, Jamie.
Hola, muy buenos días a todos. ¿Cómo estás?
How did they say it in Spain? Jamie?
Jaime.
Jaime. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Mi nombre es Jaime. Soy Jaime.
Yeah.
And in Japanese, they say konnichiwa, bitches.
Jaime.
You ever go? You've been to Barcelona, right?
Yes, one time. Una vez.
You heard the story about Ray Charles, the blind pianist singer.
No.
He was on a tour in Spain, and he was walking with a few people from his band through the Barcelona fish market, and he tipped his hat and said, "Good evening, ladies."
Uh-huh.
You missed it.
What happened?
Never mind. No, you missed it.
All right, let's just
never.
Yeah, I get that part. He sort of nodded his hat in the fish.
No,
market.
but he was walking through the fish market.
Yeah.
He's blind.
Oh.
And he said, "Good evening, ladies."
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. It takes some time.
Yeah, Jamie will get it tomorrow.
I'm halfway there. Can we just go over it again? So he's blind. That's a key point. He's blind.
You're walking down the street. You're blind. You don't know you're walking by a fish market, and you say, "Good evening, ladies."
Yeah, but you smell the fish.
The fishy fannies. The fishy fannies. I get it.
Okay.
The fishy vaginas. I got it.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Excuse me. I'm a little bit slow at times, but I got it.
That was good.
I don't frequent so many fishy fannies, so it wouldn't occur to me.
Oh, Jamie, tell us the story about that fishy fanny that you told us before.
Oh yeah. What was her name? Ginger Gemma. Yes, Ginger Gemma. But we don't need to go there. That's we'll leave that one. Yeah. So what's all this camping about, Lux? What are you up to? You're masquerading. What are you doing?
Just looking for some gold.
Come on, what are you doing? You're not looking for gold. What are you really doing?
I can't tell you that.
Well, you're just looking for crocodiles to harvest. Alligators.
Yeah, I need some lizard skin.
But the truth is, Jamie, I ordered another custom watch strap from Nick from Lux, and I wanted made out of some illegal animal.
Right. And
so Lux is routing around. Yeah, Thailand to find something.
Yeah, hence why I'm in the jungle.
Yeah. Have you got anything to protect yourself with?
Yeah.
Because my friend Jack, he did that when he went to Thailand. He slept in a hammock in the jungle, and he said he woke up during the night and he could hear like grunting, like some animal, and he just shouted as loud as he could, and it went.
Wow.
Oh.
They have those grunting ants in Thailand, I think, right?
No, he thinks it might have been like a boar, something along them lines.
Yeah.
Hey, GMT, welcome back, man. Good to see you.
I'm back again, boys.
Hey.
I thought I could come and say hello to these fine gentlemen. What's going on?
Hey, so
Good
Watch
evening.
Nicholas was on earlier, and we were talking about, and this was also, you guys were talking about it earlier, just going to transcripts of videos and doing a theater-like presentation. I called it Watch Nicholas's Theater of the Mind.
Yep.
Copyright strike proof. And I think it'd be more fun acting the parts out than actually watching the videos.
Well, certainly the video option is kind of dead. I mean, Tim's kind of
Well, it is
got him
dead, but
cornered on that.
the video is more proof. Where when they're acting it, there's no real proof that that's exactly what happened. Yeah, that's a problem in
the
itself.
problem is the video option is, you know, Tim's worked out what to do now, so he's just going to launch the copyright, and that does no good for Nick.
but there's always ways around it. You just got to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's you know, if Nick replied to that strike, it would be gone, and YouTube, if you look up the rules, if you initiate a fake copyright strike on somebody, they will take your channel down.
Well,
So,
he trusts Curly, so why doesn't he just transfer the ownership to Curly temporarily?
yeah, that's probably what they're going to do, you know. But so they're going to do something like that. But my point is that Tim, you know, through hubris and ignorance, a combination of hubris and ignorance, has put himself in a position where he could lose his channel, and the idiot doesn't even realize it.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. I mean, he genuinely does have a copyright strike claim if someone's
No, he doesn't.
taking a video
It's
from
fair
his
use in the United
Well,
States.
They're commenting over. They're commenting over the content.
You fair. You know, look up the fair use statute. You know, in America, you can take somebody's copyrighted work, and you can use it for educational purposes. You can use it for commentary. You can make fun of it. You can use it for sarcasm. It's perfectly legal. What's not right, according to YouTube rules, is when you copyright strike someone and you don't have a right to do it, they will shut down your channel.
Hey! Wait a minute. See what Nicholas says. Jesus fuck.
Oh shit! Fuck.
It got worse.
Sorry to hear that. That's not.
I'm
good,
sorry
is
for
it?
that, Nicholas. You want to come on and talk about it? You're welcome, man.
Fuck. Yeah.
Fucking disgusting.
Listen, it's probably just best not to keep doing this because this is what they're going to do. You have to pivot.
Well, I mean,
do
Jamie,
something
they
else.
can't do any more. They've gone way, in my opinion, they've gone way past the line. They've crossed the line of the point of no return.
And what's Nicholas saying that he's locked out of his own stream again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck.
Fuck me, Dad.
Oh god.
He's got to do something about it.
90 days is long as well. That's 3 months.
That's a long fucking time.
That's a long time in this world of Archieverse. A lot happens.
Hey Nick, for what it's worth, you can come on my channel. You can run your fucking when I can. You can run your channel, some of the streams from my channel. You get the super chats. I send you it to them. I don't fucking care, man. If that helps you, my channel is for you, man.
Yeah.
I mean that. I don't give a
He's
fuck.
got a backup. He's got a backup channel. Hopefully, he said he did.
Mm-hmm. What's the difference? You know, like when this plays let's say he plays Madonna song right now. What's the difference? You know, if he said, "Oh no, it's fair use," I'm going to credit.
No. That's different. What happens in that case on YouTube? YouTube has got software that can recognize music, and match it
automatically.
And then one of two things will happen: either the copyright holder will say you can't do that and take it off, or the copyright holder will get the monetization from your channel.
Yeah.
Or get the ad revenue from your channel. I know because I've done that.
Yeah.
It's
So
happened
that
to me.
Madonna or whoever owns the
whatever MCA or whatever the company is that holds the copyright.
they'll have that already in place in an agreement.
Yeah,
with YouTube.
and you'll go to your channel. You know, you'll go to your whatever your creators thing on the channel, and it'll say, "Yeah, if you have any because I have a channel somewhere out there with a lot of fair use material. I mean, it's entirely fair use material, and I like to use my problem is I like to use the real music. I don't like to use sound-alike music. And so
it
but
sounds
my
like
channel isn't monetized, so I don't care. But like on 80% of my videos, it's like, MCA contacted us, or whichever company owns the copyright. And yeah, you can leave it up, but if there's any ad revenue, we're going to collect it.
Yeah, so in this case, it sounds like obviously Tim pressed the button to report it. Unfortunately, Nick is not defending himself because of reasons we understand, right? Because he obviously doesn't want to put his name.
But as we
if he was to defend himself, he has a good chance.
There's don't count anybody out yet, because you can't, according to the YouTube rules, you can have a representative do it.
Okay.
So, don't, like Nick's intro says, don't count them out. We're not. I don't think anybody's throwing in the towel yet, Jamie.
Yeah, he might want to speak to YouTube as well, and just ask that if he does fill in.
YouTube is not. You can't pick up the phone and speak to YouTube.
Right. Yeah. No, I was going to say if he clarifies with them that if he does put his details in, that they're not actually shared with the opposition, the other side.
Yeah, well, like JT says, try using the eagles in your video under fair use. It won't work. No, because what the eagles have done, or the people who hold their copyright, is like they just pull you off.
Jamie, just be careful. He might start targeting you because you're on here.
No, who? Tim.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, Tim knows who I am and what I do. And
yeah, but he's a very jealous kind of guy.
Yeah, listen, I've been targeted from both sides. I just do whatever the fuck I want to do.
And that's what I love you, man. You do what you want to do.
I go where I am, whatever suits my happiness.
Which is good. It's just the way everyone should be, realistically.
Yeah.
Well, like I said earlier this evening, when a person like Tim has to resort to these kind of tactics, he's on his last legs, and his channel's gonna self-destruct, regardless of what anybody else does. There's no way he can survive at this rate. He's threatening his own donors and his own punters, crap like that, or doxing his own people in the chat. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I know who Tim is. I've known Tim longer than everybody.
So you don't like Tim, or?
I don't like Tim. I don't like what Tim does.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, I'm sorry. I just need to take a rest. I've been here for 2 years, 2 fucking hours.
2 years. Jesus Christ.
2 years as well. I've been here for 2 years. I joined the Archieverse in fucking August 2021. So it's almost precise.
What's your conclusion 2 years on?
Oh, I love it. I met people like you, GMT, Nick, Larry, Lux, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So I've met excellent people. I come here for the people, not the watches. The watches are secondary for me.
Yeah, the watches is like the hook to bring you in. It's like 5%, and the drama keeps you here. The drama is the drug.
Not the drama, the people. I can have talks with you.
For me, I'm with the people.
The people. We talk about cigars, about love, life, and watches. We can talk drama as well, but it's the people. What matters is the people. Because watches would be boring if we had no people. We wouldn't have no watches,
Right.
People above everyone.
Is that Birmingham hard?
Sorry?
Is that man Birmingham hard?
No, that's who? Where? Am I? Here?
It says on his T-shirt. It says like Birmingham hard.
Oh no, it says Motorhead. That's my favorite.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's Motorhead. You know Motorhead?
Birmingham's a very good friend of mine.
Of course,
okay, I won't say what I was going to say then.
That's why I said that.
No, I appreciate that.
You see what it says there, Jamie? Born to lose, live to win. That's my motto for life.
Lovely, lovely.
That's the way to be, mate.
Yeah, man.
Born to lose, love to win.
No, but you know what? I'm this says, we're very blessed to be able to meet each other, and we've got the
Absolutely.
technology to actually talk to each other miles and miles away from each other. It's
No,
we never thought it'd be possible.
No, GMT, it's not miles and miles. It's literally on the other side of the world.
Yes,
It's
on the other
far,
side of the
as
planet.
far apart as you can get. You can't get any further unless you fly to the moon.
That's so true. That is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
And and not only that, the people that I've met, and I could have met some fucking nasty pieces of shit that could have completely made me feel like shit for the rest of my life. But I've met people like that, but I've also met people that have actually lifted me up and supported me, just like we are for this right now.
Yeah.
Well,
on a place on a forum like YouTube, the people tend to self-identify. Doesn't take long to figure out who's the bad guy or who's the good guy.
That's so true. That is so true.
So,
like I said,
we can all be thankful for that.
Yeah, I've seen and I've looked and I've sat back and I've observed and saw who is who and what is what, and then I came to my decision on what I had to do, and that's why I'm in the position that I am today.
Yeah, well, good. So,
well, you're in a good position. Most people like you, if not all. Okay, not all.
Yeah.
But most people who know you like you.
Not all. No, there's a lot of
man.
people that hate me. Thank you, my man. I really appreciate it.
The main thing that's attractive about you, Mr. GMT, is your positivity.
Yeah, I try to be.
That is infectious.
I try to be. I try to be positive and supportive, if that makes sense. As much as I can. Look, I'm not a human being. I have got my faults. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just the way that life is. I'm not perfect by all means, but I try my best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if anyone thinks they're perfect, they're in denial. Yeah. That's how I look at it anyway.
Yeah.
But that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, of course. But like I said, that's just the way. That's life in general, not just here. Life in general.
Okay, guys. I'm sorry. You guys have any? I want to keep talking to you, but I'm really tired. I need to get.
No, we'll head off.
You have any closing comments about everything? Anything?
Just smoke your fag.
Yeah, I have got a closing comment.
Okay.
Just stay sexy.
Thank you, man.
Ooh la la.
Thank you, man.
That's my closing comment.
Larry, what's your closing comments?
Well, this is one of the top guys on YouTube. He could be the top guy in the Archieverse too.
I agree.
And he's a cool guy to talk to in private. And I love the fact that every time I've seen him lately, he looks better and sounds better.
Thank you.
So congratulations to Dis.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. What about you, Jaime?
Jaime.
All right.
I'm just going to call him Jaime from now on. Why not?
Yeah, I concur in the latter part of your closing statement, Larry, in that this is looking immensely better and sounding immensely better and appearing to be much, much sharper.
You know what I noticed about Jamie? The day that you met him in person, I saw a difference in this after that. And I don't know if you had anything to do with that, but I think you did. And I've seen a big difference in this after he met you. So I don't know what you did, but hats off to you, my man.
Yeah, well, I have to, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I mean, he was in terrible shape. Like, the ability to just take a walk, he was struggling for air. But I think that was mostly because of the medication. Like he's changed up the medication and bang, he's just sharp. He's looking sharp. Like
he is definitely, even the way he's speaking, the way he is, he's just sharp. Honestly, it really is.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I mean, I didn't mean for this to be like a how this is awesome party, but I'm
No,
enjoying
no,
it.
it's not. We're just saying the way that we've seen you, how you were, to the way you are. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, it's not just about you. It's about the circumstances around you that have just occurred in the last day. If you know what I mean. That's why we're saying
Yes.
what we're saying.
Sorry, I have a call. I have to take the call.
No worries. But anyway, we'll go, boys. Take care. Stay
Cool.
sexy, and we'll talk again soon.
You got it. Bye.
See you.
Bye.
See you guys. Hello?
Yeah, we're still live.
Yep. Okay. Should we keep it going?
Yeah, we can keep it going. You know, I can't wait. Sleep can wait. You two are more important than sleep.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I've had my sleep.
I sincerely believe that. You're my friends. You're my dear friends. You're two of my best friends on the Archiverse. And
Yeah.
I think you're more important than some, you know.
Nah,
nothing. Later.
Nobody gets in the way of my sleep.
Okay. I respect that. Sleep is super important.
Sleep is king.
Sleep is empathic.
Larry, have you been to Israel?
No, I haven't been to Israel. I've been to Europe. I've been all over Europe, but I've been to England but not Israel.
Yeah.
We'll have to go one day.
Yeah, I don't. There's only a couple of places that I sort of get attached to that I want to keep going back, and it's Israel and India. But Israel, yeah, I want to get back there ASAP.
I hope you do. I really sincerely.
I will do. And soon, probably after summer now. I want to avoid the heat. September roughly.
You know, maybe one of these days we can put a world tour together. We could everybody we know could go visit Dis in Israel. We could stop in and visit Dodger in Poland, and we off to Thailand, and we go to Chicago to see producer Mark, and then stop off in Cody, Wyoming on the way back.
Yeah. We can get OC to publicize the trip, the propaganda, the PR.
Oh yeah. That's all I need is that fuck. that anti-Semite promoting son of a bitch, OC, that guy.
No comment.
No comment. You haven't seen the 7-minute anti-Semite Hasidic diatribe that was on that fucking channel?
I've not. Is that the Oshin thing?
Yeah.
I've heard about it because I keep hearing people talk of it, but yeah, I haven't actually seen.
It's vile. God,
is it?
That's part of that's the whole thing behind this whole Watch Nicholas Tim Wright thing.
But did OC say bad things about like Israel and Jews?
He didn't condemn it, and he didn't even acknowledge that it happened on that channel. Neither did Tim.
Yeah.
To my knowledge,
Oshin who was saying the bad things.
Yeah, and even a couple of years ago, I remember him, Oshin, talking about meeting neo-Nazis in America, and they were pretty cool guys.
Yeah, Oshin is just a fucking idiot. He hates even English people.
He hates himself. That's the problem.
Okay, he's just a flawed character.
He's a self-loathing.
I like OC. I think OC is actually all right. He's a good laugh.
Yeah, I can't say that because of my family.
I can only judge by what I've seen and what I've experienced.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem. Oshin pulls that shit on somebody else's channel, so his channel can't get hit for it, and then they take down the stream. So you can't contact YouTube and say, hey, look, there's anti-Semitism going on. But fortunately, somebody recorded it. Somebody grabbed it, so it's out there.
Yeah.
So, anyway, but
yeah, the idea of the world tour sounds good.
Yeah. So I remember a few months ago, watching you stream from your office next to the marina, and you were talking about buying a boat. Did that happen?
No, not yet. You know, the thing is, the boat is going to be probably 200, 250, 250,000 euros.
Mhm.
The upkeep of that boat might be
It'll
20.
be about 250,000 euros.
No, you know, with the marina, you know, got berth it, so that's, you know, 30, 40,000 a year possibly. Now I can sustain 30, 40,000 a year, but that's coming from earned income. That's me working, earning
Yeah.
money. I don't want to live like that. I don't
No,
have
okay,
any debt. I don't have.
excuse me, Jim. When you say 30 or 40,000 per year, are you talking about just to have a slip? And
No, so about, let's say, because they say about 25, like 10% is the like maintenance, upkeep, running it
Yeah.
costs, and then I'm adding on, say, another 10 grand for like the berth for the
yeah,
year.
okay.
The
Well, what
point
about?
is,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, the point is, I don't need that pressure.
No, nobody
in my
does.
life.
You know,
I don't have
Because-
any pressure. You know, no mortgage, no debt, nothing. So what I do right now is I'm investing. So I've just put a lot of money in the stock market. I'm just
Mhm.
pumping money into investments. The boat can wait. The boat
Yeah.
comes in maybe 5 years' time from investment income. And
Yeah.
the upkeep of the boat comes from investment income.
The upkeep on the boat's going to come from you hiring somebody to polish it and
Yeah.
clean it every day.
Yeah,
Because everybody I know that owns a boat, and I know people have boats in Marina Del Rey in Southern California.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, you polish and clean, and when you start at the one end, you get to the other end, you go back. You're never finished. You have to go back and start all
Yeah.
over again. It's constant. And what's the saying? The happiest day, 2 days in a boat owner's life, is the day he buys the boat and the day he sells it.
Right, when you sell the fucker, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you know, I just couldn't imagine just
Can't hear you.
having to
Your
constantly
volume
clean it
is
and
low.
then polish the bright work and without stop.
Yeah, this we can't hear you. It's really low.
Shit, sorry. No, I was muted. Screw Kelly says I should give you guys keys. I don't mind. If you want keys, I'll give you them. Whatever you
It's
want
all
with them.
good.
Listen, but I retract what I said. I mean, you guys are more important, but I want to go to take a nap.
Okay.
Yep.
You got it, sir. You have a good sleep. I should do that too because it's 3:19 in the morning here.
Yeah, you fucking should, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I slept in late today. Or I slept in late yesterday. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, you two guys.
11:19 here, so it's like late morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty. We'll see you soon, man. You got it.
Yeah.
Stay sexy.
Stay sexy. Jamie, Larry, thanks for coming on and supporting me and being my friend.
Oh, Higgy's in.
Oh,
Higgy's
hello.
in.
We're just wrapping this baby up, so
Did you
sorry
see
for the delay.
Higgy with Lex Docs?
Yeah, I've heard of.
Yeah, that was one. I was hoping for an explosion, but it wasn't an explosion. It was a mild disagreement.
Yeah. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
For me, it was a car crash.
Yeah, a slow car crash of two compact cars.
Yeah.
5 miles an hour.
right. Two smart cars.
They're like a fender bender. No.
Yeah, have you seen those two-seater smart cars?
Yeah.
Yeah,
two smart cars. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
You should try. You should try driving a smart car in Wyoming when the wind is blowing at 75 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Across the road.
Cool.
Anyway,
I've done that once.
Let's let this go.
Oh shit!
Alrighty.
Sorry, I put you on full screen, man.
See you later, mate.
See you later, man. Love you.
You got it. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Goodbye. So everybody, thanks for watching the stream. I appreciate it dearly. As I always say on each and every stream, without the punters, without the peanut gallery, we are nothing. So thank you for the super chat from my friend, the Watch Apprentice. Let me put it up. It says he sent me £5 and it said, "It's my choice. This is where I want to be, supporting this. I love you, man." 2 hearts. And as I said here, there, I love you too, man. And please, if this in any way harms you to be my friend or not my friend, you'll be my friend no matter what. It helps you to be on my stream, then just you can stay away. I won't be offended in any way, but I really appreciate you choosing to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, he would never be pushed around.
I know he doesn't look like the guy who will be pushed around, but maybe he has lots. He's on the side of team, So he doesn't come on the Archie streams. He doesn't come on the. So that's what I'm saying. That they might give him some shit for being a friend of mine now after I made my decision. After I made my.
But the whole this side, that side, push this way, push that way. That is just cult. You know what a cult is? Cult behavior.
Yeah, of course.
You're in this camp, I'm in that camp, or you can't cross camps. That doesn't work.
That's fucking
the fuck.
Stupid as fuck.
Man. This is YouTube.
I don't like loyalty tests. I don't like fucking loyalty tests.
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna play a little clip, preview of my next rap, which is going to be released really soon by Mookie, my producer. And then wrap this baby up. Jamie, if you want to stick around for
I want to hear the rap.
Okay, so it's kind of hard to make out the lyrics, but I'm sure you'll manage. So let's go. Hit it. 1, 2, 3.
This is back. This is here. Y'all haters here. Fucking shit. Back in the gas. Fat cat. Northern Uzi. The big kid port enter. Run DMC. Dropping the rhymes like a modern 0 for 2. No Russian? Fuck that shit. From the bunk, I take a hit. Blasting full left and right. On a ring back backward to the line of life. I'm the easy E.